worth it.
You got one of the characters from the last campaign in the middle of the guild hall picture.
I do.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't see that on my screen sheet.
You don't see Corman right there in the center?
Of the guild hall?
Here, I can move him. Do you see him down by...
Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
Oh, he was underneath for me. Jesus. I thought you were making a joke or something, and I was even more confused.
I didn't see him underneath of it because it was part of the other layer.
Yep. I just saw Grim Fix. Very nice. We're done here.
All right.
Oh, for my token, where you have my token saved at, I think you still have it as Zev. Would you be able to change that to Zatara?
Of course.
Because on here, I've been changing it every time we drag it out to the map.
On mine it says Zatara.
Well, I change
Yeah,
it whenever he drags it out.
Okay.
But he has to change the original one.
I gotta go in and hit edit and break the connection.
Maybe try being...
Recreate it, and good to go.
Thank you, sir.
From now on.
Jeez, Vex, so demanding.
I am.
Maybe if you were more creative with your name next time.
All right, is everybody ready? Ready? Checks on the field.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I believe I'm ready.
I
feel ready.
I'm ready.
Jade?
I'm feeling
Jill?
lucky.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cameron's already ready. I can tell by the I'm ready.
It's a SpongeBob meme.
Vex was never not ready.
Vex has been complaining all night. I think he's ready.
What are you talking about? I complain all week.
As soon as we stop playing, like the second we're done with the session, you just
It's like, fuck. That is very accurate.
Alright, now you guys get to hear just all night.
As the
Yeah, we're
you guys ready?
Yeah.
As the guild hall doors swing open, soft light is cast from inside the building as it solidifies. Who would like to go in first?
Anam is probably going to immediately rush in there first.
Anam has the greatest connection with the guild hall of any of the current party members. As you enter, you see that there is a group of people sitting at one of the tables, a small group party. He looks like a fighter, a rogue, a ranger, sharing a drink. You can see the bartender at the bar, pouring a drink. But everything is eerily frozen. There's literally no movement inside this room. They're frozen as if mid-laugh, something just stopped time.
I'm just going to kind of look around confused and then try to make his way up the stairs.
Alright.
Oh,
I think the rest of the party is going to fall behind.
I think so. You guys all see the same sight. The party that is literally, mid-toast just stopped. And also the bartender mid-drink pour is also stopped as well.
I'm going to watch the door, make sure it doesn't close on us.
Okay.
Make sure we have a way out.
Okay, fair enough. As you reach the second floor, you come to the general housing. You have the long halls full of multiple rooms. Where do you like to go?
He's going to try and make his way back to where the more personal quarters would be for people. Like for the more higher ranking party members.
That would be the third floor.
Yep, you'll head up there.
Alright, you reach the third door landing. Now the doors are sparser here because the rooms are larger.
I'm going to start going from door to door, seeing if any of them are unlocked.
I say on this floor they're all locked.
I'm gonna call for scale.
And so there are 8 doors, and then at the end of the hall there is a silver inlaid wooden door.
Yeah, scale. I think I'm gonna need your assistance on this one. I don't think he's gonna try and kill you this time, though, so you should be all right.
Yeah, okay. Let me get my lockpick kit out.
Don't worry.
real
These
quick.
these aren't as crucial as getting in here. You don't need to use the key again.
Wasn't planning on it.
And if we can't get in here with finesse, I'm pretty sure Sarah can burn the door down, break the door down.
Yeah, I don't think you want me burning doors down right now.
No, I'm pretty sure this building is mostly made out of wood. I promptly reconsidered my wording there.
So these people are not going to be moving, apparently, even though we've opened the door.
Yeah, which is problematic.
So this would be a good time for me to start sneaking around and stealing all their money pouches and their magical items.
I was going to say, Scale's about to start robbing them, but apparently it's going to be the monk.
I just say to the party, leave you alone on the bottom floor.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just kind of let everybody go up and I just like scurried off to start picking their pockets.
There's
Can I
only
open
one
up the
problem,
door?
it's the paladin guarding the door on the first floor.
It's okay, he can't see me.
Oh, yes, as he turns around and sees you in broad daylight taking off someone's necklace. Put that back. What else did you take?
Just he turns around and
guys
suddenly
wanna roll it?
everybody...
You can. It'd be sleight of hands versus what would be?
I'm totally kidding. I'm not actually going to do that.
Okay,
I'm gonna say Zoda's gonna turn around and everyone, including himself, is gonna be stripped of everything they were formerly wearing. He's not even gonna have a sword in it. He's just gonna have a shield floating around him. Zataro's just trying to peel that away too. Just
Yeah, sleight of hand versus perception.
do it.
No, I wasn't really going to do that. I just wanted to throw that out there because it was the first thought that came into my mind.
Also, I think Scale's got the doors or the first door open.
Which door is he trying to unlock?
Going for the general doors. I don't know if we're going for the big silver inlaid door yet.
Alright.
I'll have a few other places to venture first.
By the way, these doors are labeled.
What was that you cut out for me?
The doors are labeled.
Oh, okay. What do they say? They're labeled. I'm assuming they're labeled with names.
Yes, they are named. I'm sorry. The first door on the left.
Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect because my thing's being weird again.
Is it me, guys? Like, tell me.
No, I can hear you.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just my Discord's being weird tonight.
Anyone want to take a guess on what the first door says?
Jakarta
Vex.
or Vex?
No. The first door actually says Adric.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Vex, didn't he have his own, like, master room?
Yes, Vex's name is on the door on the end of the hall. The silver inlaid wooden door at the end.
Is that the one that I picked? Which one did I pick?
The first one, I believe.
Yeah, so the first one we probably were breaking into is Adric's room. Oh, I should... At that point, upon reading that door, Anam is immediately going to call for Zote and tell him to get up here. Just out of sheer spite from having to hear about this for the past year. I'm also just interested to see how this is going to go. I know I'm not going to win, but I'm curious as to how I'm going to lose.
I know how you're gonna lose, but let him get up the stairs first.
Alright.
That's if he chooses to. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, Zote can choose to ignore me, which would make this much quicker, but it's less entertaining that way. So Zote, do you heed the call?
I think Zote's sleeping.
Zote died. Shit. Zatara, what did you do? God damn you, little thief.
I did what had to be done.
Porthos?
Oh, sorry about that. He is not going up there because he is watching the door, making sure it does not.
I mean, it's a fair reason to do it as well. It's just so entertaining.
It's called. Yeah, this thing was ethereal minutes ago. I'm making sure this door doesn't close, shutting us into a time loop.
What makes you think you can open it? Or that you can keep it open?
It's better than having no one here trying to keep it open.
I know, fair enough. But eventually I'm dragging you up to that door. Alright, moving on.
It's been more than a minute, though, so you guys haven't disappeared yet.
Alright, so I'm assuming that means Adric's door is open.
Adric's door is open. You find his sparse quarters.
That's right, he really only owned his armor and hammer. This doesn't matter now. Fuck.
You know, and neither of those are in that room. So you find
Yeah,
some fancy dwarven clothes, some plain dwarven clothes.
And that the pretty pink dress he always likes to wear when the door's locked.
Yeah, that was actually from Magnus. He was dressing Magnus up in the little pretty pink dress.
You find a big old bag of expired bear chow.
Yeah, I mean, Magnus was celestial, but Adric treated him like he was real. He's like, you don't need to eat, but I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Alright, well, Anam is going to walk out of there cursing that he can no longer antagonize Zoe because he knows that Adric is a common dwarven name.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna point out to you, but I was gonna wait.
Yeah, it's a very common name. It's just Anam was hoping that there was something in there of significance. He's just, God fucking damn it.
Yes, an average dwarf who apparently owned a bear.
The next
that's just
door
normal.
is Corman Dragnok.
Anam's just gonna look at him. There's probably some dragon meat anywhere that's in there that's expired if any of you guys want that, but I think that's about it. He was a drunk asshole.
You guys go,
Actually,
you
why
guys
does he have
pick the lock?
quarters? Didn't he sleep on the roof? And Nam says very loudly.
Well, you guys can pick the lock.
You can go for it if you want, Scale. There might be something to steal in there, but I don't know.
Sure, why not? We can see what's in there. Feeling lucky.
Alright, once again, you find sparse quarters. The only difference is with Adric, there's a giant painting on, or no, sorry. In Corman's room, there's a giant painting on the wall with him and some other figures. One of them, you can tell, is a half-goblin child. And there's some other people in the painting that you don't recognize. There's a goblin. There's also a human female.
Hidden compartments or anything in there?
Nam just looks at you. Trust me, he's not smart enough for that.
I see you can roll
Okay.
investigation.
I will be amazed.
Why not? Let's find out. What's the worst that can happen?
At this point, out of curiosity, Nam is going to investigate too.
Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing hidden in his room.
No.
Okay.
Nam just looking at him. See, I told you. He's not bright enough for secret compartments.
His room is
Alright.
also a little messy right now as well. Like, it was never properly cleaned.
And Nam is still kind of mumbling. Like, didn't he sleep on the roof? Why does he have quarters at all?
Don't know. He's not here to ask him.
He did. Alright, on to the next door.
Alright, the next room is Jack Bright.
And Nam's just gonna start muttering psychopath. Just,
You guys
he's a
open the door?
well-achieved psychopath, but he's a psychopath. There's a decent chance it's trapped. I'm just letting you know. Either that, or there's a small child in there that speaks like it can only gibber.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'll go ahead and check for traps then.
Care to roll it?
Alright, that'd be investigate again? Or would that be Yeah, or perception.
Investigation.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
Uh-oh.
It's perfectly safe.
Perfectly safe. I know it's perfectly safe.
All right, let's
100%
pick the
no doubt.
lock. Anama's gonna stand off to the side anyway, because he knows that Jack was a crafty bastard,
Alright. Let's pick this lock then.
and that lock may very well turn into an Earth Elemental.
I don't know if Jack was really a psychopath, but he was definitely a megalomaniac.
Oh, definitely. Just also psychotic.
It's more like, how much magic can I do the magic with most magic? Oh, I'm going to burn a 2nd and a 9th level spell because fuck you.
So you hear a soft click and the door swings open. And the first thing you notice is when you look inside, the room is much larger than the other rooms.
I'm gonna let
Anama's gonna look in and just, is that a Mordecai in his mansion in there? I can't tell yet.
In fact, it looks like there's a mansion past this door.
It's like,
All by
yes,
itself.
it is. He didn't like small quarters. Onwards and upwards. Unless you guys want to loot the mansion. I think it's supposed to have food in there.
And servants.
On the bright side, guys, I think I know that we have a safe place to sleep, because if this place is in a perpetual time loop, the mansion is never going to disappear. So we at least have somewhere to sleep tonight that won't fall on our heads and rely on our overly strong Dragonborn companion to save our asses. By just somehow fucking holding up the roof and just doing push-ups, just this is fine.
Alright, do you guys choose to examine the mansion? Or move on to the next door?
Lucky, what do you think?
No, I'm gonna yell out. You guys can loot if you want. I'm gonna move on ahead for now.
The next door says Jakarta on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and just... God, this greedy motherfucker. He's bound to have something in here somewhere.
That bag of holding that he's sleight of hand.
I forgot about that. I mean, he's right. His flaw was that he was greedy, and he played that to a fairly well.
Yes, he did.
I mean, it paid off in the end. He ended up a millionaire.
I'm still waiting on an answer though. If you guys choose to examine the room or the mansion or move on to the next door.
Lucky, do you want to go check that mansion out?
I'm wondering if Lucky even went inside.
No, I didn't because of the bear.
Yeah, like he's just big chilling outside, smoking his pipe at the bar.
Yeah, I'm outside waiting to hear if I'm needed for anything, but I'd rather not go into a building if it's at all possible.
You saw it the last
So I
time
would
you
be
did.
out back like us, I don't know, ways away from Zote, but outside with him.
We have Zote watching the front door, and then outside of the front door you have Lucky,
And an owlbear.
the owlbear.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going through the front door.
And I don't know if Zatara went upstairs or if he's still on the ground level. So right now that leaves
We'll move on, but I'd like to check out that mansion later.
Okay.
From the looks of it, we have all the time in the world. Or no
Let's
magic
go
at
ahead
all.
and move on.
The next door says Jakarta on it, and this is the last door on the side.
Yeah, Nama's just gonna look at scale. It's like, all right, now this dude was usually loaded, so there's a decent chance we find something of value in here.
Alright. Let's break into this room.
Do we really want to be stealing stuff from people who are stuck in here?
It's not stealing, it's appropriating. This has been here for about 100 years. He should be dead by now,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
that door easily pops open.
Actually, I don't know how Anam would feel about like stealing from these guys. At this point, he's trying to find information. So that's more what he's referencing to, is like the ability to find information. The fact that these guys are stealing them is of no consequence to me at this point.
So,
So,
Jakarta's room, I mean, it's decorated differently than the others. There's a lot more reds and blacks. There is sitting on his table a small coin purse.
Oh.
There's also on the other table there's a glass box with a sword inside of it and with a sign that says "Do not touch."
Hold on.
Wait,
Anam's going to approach the
Sleight of
sword.
hand to try to sneak that coin purse up.
Anam is going to approach that sword and see if he can remember. I'm going to make a history check here, and see if he can remember, like, recognize its description from any of the stories he was told.
Okay. No.
No. I have an idea of what sword it is, but Anam has no idea.
Oh, there it
There's a
is.
sign that says "Do not touch."
Anam is going to pipe up at this point. If you see a giant overcloaked thing that says "Do not touch," don't fucking touch it.
As for the let's see, you're sneaking it. The only other person in the room is a Nom. So if a Nom wants to roll investigation, or not, sorry, not investigation, perception against your sleight of hand, he can.
You know what? Why not?
And it's also up to him if he chooses to do anything about it. Yeah, you notice him grab the coin purse.
And I'm just gonna look at him. It's like, if this guy finds out you're stealing from him, you're fucked, and I'm not helping you. I'm just letting you know. He is very dangerous and very powerful, and he is very greedy. So just be careful.
Nobody will know anything if you don't say anything.
I'm not protecting your ass. If he asks me who's told it, I'm gonna tell him.
As for the sword, it is very demonic looking.
And I'm just kind of looking at it like, yeah, I have no idea what this is. I kind of want to touch it, though, I'm going to be honest.
Touch it. I dare you.
Hold on. Hey, Sorrow, I have a cool sword for you. Come here. Maybe the barbarian's interested. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm glad
Okay.
it's not. I'm glad it's not fucking Vex's character because he can't read. In
What?
hindsight.
Yeah, Zatara can't read or write any languages.
Hey, Sorrow, we found a really cool sword over here. You want it?
Sure.
All right, just go ahead and pick it up.
Okay, I pick it up.
Well, there's a glass case over it and there's a sign that says "Do not touch."
No, don't touch it.
Like, oh, damn it, you're no
Just-
fun.
Just to
This
point
is
it out.
Come on, I dare you.
Well, hold it. Grim,
Yeah,
with an intelligence of 8, would I be able to read?
you are able to read.
Okay.
Not very
So then,
well.
no, I wouldn't. Yeah, but I'd be able to read enough to read "Do not touch."
Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward sentence. Now,
It's going to take her a couple
you're-
seconds, then she's going to
you're
realize.
not gonna understand Hamil. Fuck me.
No thanks.
Okay, no, I'm not going to touch
Shakespeare
it.
would be a bit
Not
beyond your
touch, means
comprehension.
Do not touch.
Nope, I won't touch it then.
But danger, do not touch, road closed. One-hander or two? What?
The sword, is it a one-hander or a two-hander?
It's a very big sword.
Okay.
But probably could be either.
I don't think you can pick it up, Sorrow.
And I'm just going to go, all right, you guys be quiet. Hey, Zatara, I found a cool sword. Are you interested in it?
Okay, guys. Remember, you guys
Well,
don't
is he?
know he can't read. It's just a funny, out-of-character moment for me.
I know
I'm-
that, but I'm just trying to get anybody to touch the sword. I'm hoping that somebody's dumb enough to do it or brave enough to do it.
I'm down in the mess hall. I snatched one of the beers out of one of the dude's hands and started drinking it. Sat down with all the frozen people.
What are you worried that is going to happen when we touch the sword?
We don't know.
I don't know, but I'm about to find out. And now I'm just he smashes the glass with the butt of his sword and tries to touch it.
You touch the sword?
I touched the
Yeah.
sword. You should know I'm stupid!
Oh, your last character was stupid.
I, as a person, am stupid and am very intrigued by curious things.
Can we all appreciate the sword said "Do not touch"? Very
We
demonic
did.
looking.
We did. Do I need to roll a new character?
No, not yet.
Yay! No druid.
Not yet.
Not yet.
As soon as you touch the sword, right or lefty?
I'm gonna touch it with the right hand because I'm already.
Was, I guess.
He's
The
already
the
missing
lefty or righty?
his right hand.
I'm gonna touch that
so-
with the left hand because that's the one that is already missing a finger. So I'm gonna just risk that one.
So as soon as you touch it, your hand becomes attached to it, and the sword begins to make popping and grinding noises as it grows around your hand and partially up your arm. As it does
Fuck!
so,
I
the
should have
blade.
grabbed it with the other hand.
What?
I said, "Fuck! I should have grabbed it with the other hand." Anam says while holding it up.
As it does this, the blade shrinks back and it becomes a gauntlet on your arm.
I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. Hold on, is it like completely covering my hand, or can I still use my hand a little bit?
No, you can. Well, your hand is gauntleted, but you can still use it.
At this point, I'm gonna look at it. It's like, well, I'm gonna assume I can't take this off, but sword, go out again. As he just starts flailing his wrist back and forth.
It extends.
Yay!
Is it the Thanos gauntlet?
As whoever's in the room, you also notice that Anam's eyes are now glowing with a slight red hint.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Nah, it's fine, probably. Anam says, knowing this is not fine.
Yeah, what does Anam feel when this happens?
Which is why you have a paladin turn.
Don't fucking worry about it.
I don't know. What does Anam feel right now? Probably.
Is there any
cold
discomfort?
inside.
as far as the party knows, like, well, I have a gauntlet on now, which is really weird. I'm not used to any kind of armor.
There's no really any discomfort except for the fact that his hand is numb.
It's like, yeah, I can't feel my hand, so I can't really feel like I'm in pain.
Wait. Has it regrown the lost finger?
Yeah, I can't fucking tell.
The gauntlet has taken the place of a finger.
Fully
It-
functional.
It's fully
Hold on.
functional, but there is still no finger.
Anam is going to try something real quick. He's going to try and play his violin and see if he can do it with the gauntlet on.
Yeah, you can play your violin.
He's like, all right, well, this is fine then. I still have music. All right, let's go murder some enemy. No what? Nothing. Moving on to the next room.
Oh boy.
Grim, you should know by now. If you put "do not touch" on something, I'm gonna fucking touch it.
Fair enough. Which room would you guys like to try next?
What rooms are left?
The room with the silver door on, the silver door room.
The wooden door with the silver inlay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Let's do good.
Wait, Vex, aren't you basically a Balrog considering you're normally covered in fire?
I would think more like a phoenix because I'm devoted to the
Nah.
phoenix.
No, not good enough for a Phoenix. You're a Balrog now. You have been demoted.
Well, there goes my phoenix form then.
Did I open it?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again then.
Surely I put some sort of repercussion on there for somebody trying to pick my lock and failing.
Now, you were pretty cocksure. I don't think you'd imagine anybody would try that.
Alright, with that one, the door slides open.
Alright, I'm gonna step away and let.
Yeah, Nam's gonna walk in and find out what he can see.
Now this one I'm gonna have to go take some liberties with, Vex.
What's
And
up?
I'm gonna have to take some liberties here.
Okay.
Alright, so when you guys enter the room, you see an old man sitting in a basically looks like a kind of like a lazy boy. It's a very big, very fluffy couch. Well, chair. He has a book in hand, and on the ground to his right is a phoenix curled up on the floor.
Wait, an old man?
An old man, yes, you're currently in the form of an old human.
Oh.
You know, something to keep the questions from arising.
I see.
Is he moving?
No, he's not.
Hmm. And I'm gonna look at him like, well, if I had to guess, I'd say that's the old fucker.
And I'm actually not sure what Vex looks like, even.
And I'm just wagering a guess because the Phoenix right beside him. Like, there's a good chance I'm wrong, but if I had to guess, yeah, to be fair, nobody was quite sure. Well, I think 2 people knew, but that was it.
Yes, 2 people knew. And that was Adric and
Jakarta,
Jakarta, yes.
because we were the ones that ventured into his mind a while ago.
As for Vex's room, I mean, there's a library off to the side. There's, you know, a massive bed, I would assume.
He's got to feed his ego. He's got to feed his ego somehow.
Well, I need a lot of room to roll around, you know.
There's a large chest at the back of the room with
He needs a lot
5
of room.
lamps on it.
He needs a lot of room in his bed to be alone.
Exactly.
Well,
Why would I want to share it?
I'm gonna check out that chest.
He needs a big room for his big head.
Exactly. he never takes off enough clothes to show anybody else's other head, so it doesn't matter.
Yikes.
Haha, Vex is lonely.
Not really.
Nah,
Vex is just fine.
Nah, Vex is lonely.
No, my
I'm gonna
whole,
check.
sorry, my whole
Does
assumption
the
with
chest
old
look
man,
like it's booby trapped at all?
Hold on one second. You gotta roll for it if you want to check it.
I did.
With the whole
I
Vex
thought I
being
did.
old man. What was that? That is the wrong roll.
Oh shoot!
The whole reason I had
Are there any walks on here?
Vex appear as an old man is because I figured
Didn't
he'd
keep
be
the other roll.
purposely aging himself to, you know, have some sort of illusion that he's aged throughout the, you know, over the course of time. Just to conceal his identity a little longer. Of course, in my universe, changelings are pretty much immortal as elves, and yeah, it's not trapped, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Scales is pretty confident in this fact.
I think we should have kept the other
explode.
roll.
He's intimidating the chest. Tell me whether it's strapped or not.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
But as the rest of the party enters the room, Sorrows hears a voice come from the chest.
Get your
What's it
fucking hand
saying?
off me there, boy.
It says, "Save me, child."
Now only Sorrows hears this?
Only Sorrow hears this voice.
Alright, have at it, kid.
I'm gonna walk closer to the chest.
And Mom's gonna try and pet the Phoenix.
Is it saying it again?
Yeah, once you get close to the chest, you hear it again, and it just says, "Save me."
Okay, I'm gonna step right up next to it and lean down and see if I can hear anything other than just the words saying "save me."
No, you don't hear anything come from the chest. No
Sorry,
breathing,
what's up? Why are you listening to the chest?
no movement.
Mom's gonna
Because
realize. Num's gonna look at these guys being weird and kind of scoot his way over. He's like, what are you guys doing?
It's talking to me.
What's it saying?
It's a chest, Sorrow.
It says save me.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna-
you can- I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna
it's all you
touch the
get.
chest.
Oh, nothing happens. It's a chest.
Oh yeah,
Can I open it?
Did Scales get it open with that check though?
Yeah.
I say there are 5 locks, and one of them has been unlocked by Scale.
One has been. Okay.
Now there's 4 locks.
4 more. to-
Okay. I'm gonna try to open it. Maybe it's keyed to somehow to me?
No, it's definitely locked.
No,
As you
it's a
hear
nice-
the voice echo again in your head, save me.
Scales, can you try the other locks?
Sure.
Now I want to get a T-shirt that says "Can I touch your chest?" and has like a little chest underneath it.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Does he get any of the locks? Okay, there's another one.
Yeah, that's another lock unlocked. Now there's 3.
Oh, that one
Honestly-
definitely does one.
Over the course of the next 15 minutes, Scales manages to unlock the rest of the locks.
Okay, so
Alright, open it.
I'm gonna try to open it after he gets the locks going.
Alright, this large chest swings open. Revealing...
Is there anything in it?
Yeah, the interior is a red satin, and there's a small pedestal in the center, and the only thing in here is this.
Yeah, fuck it. I already got some cool shit. Somebody slap that thing on. If not, I will.
Hold on. I'm using my phone as my Discord, so I need a moment to be able to even look at what it is.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
take your time.
I didn't realize you were using your phone. Sorry.
I think
Yeah,
Sorrow
'cause
should
we're
put
having
it
some-
in her bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up.
Yes.
The way you pick it up, you hear "thank you" in your head again. It
Alright,
was
Can I put
quite
it on?
dusty in there. I could not stand another moment in that chest.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, of course you can put it on.
I'm gonna
I'm-
put it on.
Alright. With you putting it on, I do need to make a save here.
Oh.
Please
Okay,
don't be
what kind of
intelligent.
save?
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
please don't be intelligence.
No, it's,
Well,
it's
wisdom is much better.
It's a wisdom save.
You sure?
I don't want to look. Somebody else look for me.
Sorrow
you did
turns
really
into,
good.
Yeah, you rolled
good.
great.
Oh, you guys!
You did really good.
Yeah.
You just turned into a pile of ash.
Oh, I just got taken over by an amulet.
Guys, with the dumb decisions we're making tonight, I don't know how much longer this campaign is going to last for some of us. I mean, I feel fine. I just have a cool gauntlet sword.
Yeah, we don't know what else is going to happen when you try to use it.
Meh, it's going to be fine.
It's gonna be...
I like your
Okay,
attitude.
so
And here's Lucky and Zoe just on opposite sides of the door leading outside.
They're just chilling, being boring.
How long have they been inside now? About a half hour.
It's been about 45 minutes now.
Okay.
I whispered you, Jade.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. So, yeah, you can talk to it, and I'll try and tell you what it says for the most part. It is sentient. Yes, and
Alright.
I'm gonna have to talk to you guys both like after this session individually.
Yes.
That is totally fair.
We just
Okay.
made things interesting.
Yes, in very interesting ways. Completely different.
Can I
from both
ask-
of you.
Can I ask you what was in that coin purse that I found, by the way?
There was 15 platinum.
Oh shit!
15 platinum. Okay.
That's 150 gold.
It is. It's 150 gold.
Hell yes. We've been poor all session.
And also keep in mind that, you know,
He's a rogue and is not entitled to share
where the
anything.
gold came from. Just keep that, or where the platinum came from. Keep that in
Actually,
mind.
that's a fair point. You're probably gonna die.
It gets caught.
Yeah, if he gets caught, Jakarta's gonna kill him.
Okay, well,
No,
I'm gonna just make it 150 gold for easier purpose. I'm gonna put that in my stash.
Okay.
All right.
Is that in the stash with Lucky Stash?
That's
I don't have any money.
That's not the stash I'm talking about, and you know it.
I know not of which you speak.
So, is there anything else in this room you guys would like to examine, look at, observe,
Steal.
feel?
Steal the old guy! Steal the old guy!
Does there look to be like any poisons or anything?
No, not in this room.
Not in this room.
At this
Alright.
point, Anam is going to walk up and try to touch the old dude. With the non-gauntleted hand.
So as you get, as you actually touch the old guy, you feel as if lightning and fire just erupted down your arm.
Anam's going to immediately recoil back. Fuck! The fuck?
Was that loud enough to stir Zote from his probably boring conversation with Lucky?
Probably,
It's more like mechanic line cursing, yes.
as Anam takes 25 damage as well.
Oh, god damn it!
Just Zote hears that. Oh shit!
You mean Anam just fucking died, right? That's what you're telling me?
No, Anam
Zote
is
just-
unconscious. To die, it would have to be a little more damage than that.
Just Zote in the middle of the conversation with Lucky. Oh god, I think I have to save them.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, I dropped my
Yeah,
beer and
Just make sure that
Lucky
door doesn't close.
I'll hold your beer.
Lucky's just wearing like the pixelated sunglasses with the MLG filter, just zero fucks given.
Yup.
He's got the blunt in his mouth and everything, just zero fucks given.
As Anam is laying on the ground, sprawled out.
Seizing. Just,
Smoke.
I'm gonna drag Anam out into the hallway, out of the room, get him out of
you
there.
should just
A
throw me
little
down the
bit of
stairs.
smoke pouring from his clothing, like just
You see
whisking out.
Zote walking up the stairs. All right, what's going on?
He touched that person, and he's laying on the ground now.
Just fuck. Just violently
What did he
seizing and cursing.
Touch as Zote gives him not a lays on hands, but a lay on slap.
Just,
Oh, just 1 HP. Just all right. What did he touch? What
boy!
did he touch?
Okay, Anam, you're stable with 1 HP.
Yeah, just what did he touch? Whack. What did you touch?
You are
Out of sheer reflex and panic, Anam is going to proceed to panic Thunderwall and just boom.
Con save.
really.
Anam just panicked and blasted the Thunderwall at these guys.
Why is it con save? I thought it was
Okay.
okay. Well, con save for everyone within 15 feet of Dipstick.
That
I
is-
have
I
a
just-
feeling that was blasted up because he was lying down.
That was just blasted out. It's a square.
Yeah, it's a square in front of you. So I think Zote
You
might
just
be the
take-
only one in the way
So
of
if
it.
he's thrown, he puts a hand up. That would be just Zote.
Yeah, so
Well,
Zote, Zote gets thrown straight up.
So just Zote, come on, wake up. Whack. What did you
Just
touch?
gets pushed 10 feet away from me straight into the ceiling. As the
Okay,
entire,
I
as
need-
everybody in the guild hall now hears a thunderous boom.
As now you have, oh, what was it?
Followed by a crash.
350 plus, I'm pretty sure back down to 0 with that much weight falling on you. Just, thud.
No, Nom probably would have rolled out of the way at that point, but just out of sheer, he wasn't doing that on purpose. It was just a sheer reaction to blast whoever was near him to try and not be fucked up anymore.
Just Zote I heal you, and this is the pay I get. Apparently, saving your life is a full-time job.
I just got fucking electrocuted and lit on fire, and I'm not sure what else from the old creepy dude. Alright, that was a sheer reflex.
A reflex that you need to restrain. As Zote's getting up, dusting himself off. Why? Oh. Kind of digs in his ear because mild ringing via thunder.
Zanam just kind of gets up and cure wounds himself.
Not bad.
On the bright side, that's the last of my spells for the night.
As Zote just kind of rolls his shoulder back, popping it back into place, laying on hands himself back to full.
Nam is actually going to tuck the gauntlet back behind his arm now, or back behind himself now, so Zote can't see it.
Oh, he saw it when you were unconscious spasming.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what's with the new little arm piece?
I don't know, it's a sword. Nam's going to extend his arm and trying to focus on extending the sword.
Oh, the sword extends.
I have a sword now. I probably should have picked it up with my right hand, though.
And your eyes are red.
I also have a finger back. I change my eye color all the time. This isn't new.
Not in your base form.
I do all the time. I literally changed my hair this morning. It's purple now. Did you not see that? Boy.
Silver.
My hair is purple. You're blind. As Anam is going to immediately change his hair to purple to prove him wrong.
Has he seen anyone with purple hair?
I've seen the color purple.
But has he seen anyone with purple hair?
Probably. I've seen some weird fucking people in taverns, dude. I've seen some really weird people in taverns, dude.
Purple hair? I mean...
Maybe. Like, the purple hair is just to exercise a point that I can... like, red eye color wouldn't be weird. I change my eye color all the time. I just managed to see somebody with red eyes, and I decided to be a cool look for now, alright? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I just worry too much. I mean, it's fair. I do get in trouble a lot, but it's fine.
Yes, you nearly get yourself killed.
I mean, you're the one that got a wheelbarrow thrown at him, so... I dodged it.
It shattered on impact.
It was a really shitty wheelbarrow.
It was just a little bit of fire. Now, where was this person who set you alight?
Alright, right upstairs and down at the end of the hall. Don't fucking touch him. Oh, for the record, Anam did try to pet the Phoenix earlier. How'd that go for him?
What was the question?
Anam did try to pet the Phoenix earlier. How'd that go for him?
Yeah, we're gonna pretend like you didn't try and pet the Phoenix.
Ah, would I have fucking died?
Yeah, you're probably gonna die at that rate.
Eh.
Less touchy.
He apparently loves touching the creepy old men.
If this, by the way, the touching is more like violently shaking. You're like, where are you over there? Actually, I'm gonna go down the hall and see what other like named rooms he can find.
Is there anything else you guys would like to examine in this room before you move on?
Zote, now that he's in the room seeing the man, alright, let's try doing the smart thing and divine sense.
Well, he's probably not evil. He has a phoenix sitting right next to him. I think we can all surmise that.
Well, it also reveals some other things.
Like, don't worry about it, Zote.
Go ahead and leak this on. Okay, thank you. Oh God. You sense the presence of a demon behind you.
Zote immediately draws great sword, turns around.
And I'm just gonna kind of. Can you fucking chill? What is wrong with you?
You're staring at a nom. It's not so much a nom, but his gauntlet that is drawing the source.
It's from a tiefling, alright? It's probably somehow innately, technically evil. It's not hurting me yet, and it's not hurting anybody else.
Keyword yet.
Keyword yet.
It won't hurt anybody unless I somehow manage to get close enough to stab them without dying. And we all know how unlikely that is. Actually, now I'm just going to look at it. I wonder what else I can make this thing do. Turn into a hammer.
And it does.
It's like, oh, hell yeah. Axe?
And it acts.
I think this thing is just a multi-purpose weapon. Crossbow? I'm assuming it does not turn into a crossbow.
A demon, or did you say devil?
Let's see here.
Chaotic or lawful?
No, it is lawful. So,
Lawful, so devil.
devil.
Now, does it feel as if his alignment has been shifted?
I see. You can't tell that with a mortal. I mean, strong. Yeah, you. He's completely outweighed by that damn gauntlet that you can't even get a draw on him at this point.
You need to repent.
Nah, fuck that. I'm an atheist.
You need
Despite
to
being named after God. No. I like my thing. It can turn into cool stuff. It's fun. And I have a finger back. It's great.
The moment something changes.
It can literally change into everything. What do you mean?
No, the moment you start changing from something different than what you are.
You know me
That
for like
I
a year.
knew
You know me
as.
as. You know me for like a year. Nah. Besides, look at this. Is Anam going to start playing the lyre again?
Just because you can doesn't mean that another paladin mate, I don't know, sense devil and think, oh, smite.
Again, and I'm just going to point out, forgetting again, that he's going to try and explain to Zoe, like, you realize your god was in a party with a tiefling, right? That's like a half demon.
Tiefling.
And he was the
Half
most
demon.
he was the most violent paladin ever known. He crushed everything with a hammer.
Tiefling. Half demon or half devil.
Yeah.
I'm sensing full.
Do I look like a demon to you? I mean, some assholes would say I'm a demon because I'm a changeling, but fuck them. They're dickheads.
A feeling you're trying to dissuade me from ceremony.
I'm trying to dissuade you from stabbing me with a sword that you still have out. I put mine away. Go back to investigating the old man. I'm gonna try and find some more rooms, alright?
Trying to think. Jade, what's your character's name? Sorrow?
Yes.
Are you still in the room as well?
I haven't gone anywhere
Divine
as far as I know,
Sense-
yeah.
Yeah, she'd still be in the room.
Because Divine Sense is still going off.
Yeah, I'm still by the trunk.
Are you asking if you sense anything from her or the amulet?
Yeah,
No.
because it is just a general sense of 60 foot.
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right.
What about Vex?
Carl, I want you to keep an eye on Anam.
He's
Nothing
just being
from Vex or
paranoid.
Phoenix.
Trust me, Sorrow.
I'm not being paranoid.
You're always being paranoid. There's never a time when you're not.
Is Vex still not a demigod?
Doesn't appear so at this moment. Right now, it just looks like an old man sitting in a chair reading a book next to a phoenix.
I didn't know if his divine sense would see through that.
Now, his divine sense can't pick up anything in this room. That's, he can't pick up on Vex. He can't pick up on the phoenix. He can't pick up on the people that frozen downstairs.
Okay.
Because their time is all fucked up.
Now, I may have a way to make him move. per se.
Do not touch the old man. I just said this.
Who says I was going to touch him? I can think ahead too.
Well, look, let's just investigate inside the room and see if there's anything about this spell. And he has a library here. It's probably got a good hint.
Well, let me try this at least.
Whatever, go ahead.
Does he appear to be in a sleep-like state? For one.
Who, Vex?
Yes.
He is literally staring at this book, frozen in place.
Oh, upon seeing that, I'm probably going to grab the book.
Oh boy.
While actively avoiding touching the old guy.
So you grab the book.
Actually, let's rephrase that. I'm going to look at the book. I'm not going to grab the book.
I'm just asking, do you grab the book or not?
I'm going to look at the book. I don't want to fucking touch anything in here now.
I was gonna say, we're about to have our first party kill, and it's gonna be because of a damn book and a spell trap.
I said I'm going to look at the book. I'm not going to fucking touch it anymore. And now I'm not going to touch anything related to this old man anymore.
Just so after Nam dies. Oh god.
Scale got out of that
The
room
idiocy.
after he got zapped. I was like, I'm out.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go hang out with
if
Lucky.
I do die, my new character is going to get along pretty well with Lucky's. So, nature boys.
Otherwise, what I wanted to try to do to Vex, because I'm not sure if this will work, or if this will fire off, but to Vex, awaken.
No, nothing happens. Nope. How so? That'll be the one
Best-
person that touched you almost died.
I'm not touching him. I'm speaking a single word command.
I'm not touching you.
Nothing happens.
I'm not
when you
touching
say
him.
awaken.
I am.
I'm not breathing your air.
I'm in his area, but I'm simply looking at him and stating, "Awaken."
Yeah, nothing happens when you say awaken.
Hmm.
Maybe,
You hear a long, slow, rumbling fart come from beneath Vex in his chair.
As he pees himself.
Okay, guys.
Like a decrepit old man.
Who said they looked at the book, by the way?
I looked at it, yeah.
Can you read Draconic?
I can, actually. I can read Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Infernal, and Primordial.
You see that it is a spell titled The Final Escape.
Ah, I'm gonna start reading the spell.
It doesn't quite work like that?
Let me read the spell. All right. And now I'm gonna look at this. Well, guys, I have bad news. I need this book, but I have no way to fucking touch it.
Sure you do, with your hand.
I mean, go right ahead, sir.
Do you have Mage Hand?
No.
Oh, who's the other magic?
Actually, hold
person?
Hold on. I must try this. And now I'm going to extend the blade and try and stab the book to pick it up.
Doesn't Nom think that's a good idea?
Just let him do it. That's what he said he wants to do.
Agreed. Just go for it. Do it.
Yeah.
I
Zoe
wanna do
takes a
There's
heavy
gotta be-
step back.
Yeah, there's got to be consequences.
Okay.
Just he sees that and it's like one moment. Effectively gets a blast door ready.
That's
Yeah, if
kind of joking because I know I'm gonna die, but I also kind of want to try it because I'm no longer touching it. Oh wait, I'm gonna. Okay, because the gauntlet's touching me, I know it's gonna kill me. But I'm tempted to try something else of an exact same but different vein. And I'm just gonna try and use his rapier to push it out of his hands. At this point, any indirect contact is Anam's best bet, he thinks.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'll start rolling a new character.
Not yet, but just wait.
Alright.
As you feel lightning and fire go down the rapier and into your body, you take 18 damage.
What have I told you about wearing grounded shoes when? Ugh.
I think that's enough to kill a Nom.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
double damage. Anam is
It is.
dead.
No, wait, didn't we put you back
got-
in?
I had 9. I'm dead.
What's your HP max?
18.
So 18, you're at 9, you're at -9, you're still alive.
That was half. Or is it all of his health?
Oh, you are doing the double?
Yeah, it's double your current health, kills you immediately.
Okay.
Okay,
I thought
so
you had changed it.
the way I've always done it is if you take enough damage to kill you, basically, and then kill yourself again. So if you took 18 plus 9, you'd be dead. So that's not enough to kill you.
Zote just looks at him again. Ah, clear.
Oh, so I'm not dead?
So you're not dead.
No, you're
The-
back at 1 HP as Zote just goes, come on, wake up, and just standing where he's not going to get hit by a blast again, heals you for 1 HP.
So he didn't happen to fall over on the Phoenix one of the 2 times that he fell over unconscious?
Alright.
No. Oh, jeez. Oh, that
Well-
would have been hilarious.
Okay. Before we do that again, we have... Wait a second. Zote just kind of looks to be deep in thought for a moment. There were people down in the lower floor, correct?
Yep.
Actually, Anam is going to see if he can touch the books on the shelf, because it seems like the objects don't hurt us as much.
Wait, there is something else we could try. Seeing if we couldn't remove people who don't have powerful magic voodoo that makes them explode people who touch them.
Now, is there anybody else that wants to make any turns? Because Anam has made quite a few consecutively. I don't know if anybody's doing anything else in between here.
No, you guys can do whatever you want. We're not like in combat. If anyone wants to explore something else, tell me.
Because Zote is going to go to the bottom floor and specifically tells Anam, don't do anything that could kill you.
Okay.
I whisper,
Well, that's
stop.
no fun.
You're in time to
As
save
Anam,
your
as
ass.
Anam looks at the window, you guys think I can make that jump?
Okay, you're coming with me now.
I would have said this after you're gone and couldn't hear it.
I just muttered to Zote, if you stop saving him, he'll stop touching things.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but then he'd be dead.
And then then Zote doesn't get stories told about him.
Sooner or later, this is inevitable at this rate.
Now,
It
what
is.
back to what Zote wanted to try. You said there was what down at the lower level?
There
know you
is-
said there were three
there's a
people.
bartender. You guys technically recognize, but don't recognize. And then there is a party of adventurers. There is a fighter, a rogue, and a ranger. Who one of them is like has a glass held up for a toast, and the other one has a a hand held up for a toast with the glass missing. Wonder what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. I look around.
Someone take his drink. Just in this confused manner, like, okay, who took his drink?
I start rubbing the ale droplets that I spilled on my chest armor, or not my armor, but my clothing, into my... Trying to smush it in there so hide it.
Just Zote rolls his eyes. It's like, it's just ale. And besides, frozen in time. He's gonna go to the bartender. First, he's going to lightly grab his arm and make sure nothing sparks at him.
Yeah, nothing sparks at you when you touch the bartender.
Okay, now I'm going to try to pick the bartender up.
You pick the bartender up.
Walking out the front door.
You walk him out the front door.
Does it break the spell?
No, it does not break the spell, but it's a good attempt.
It's like, okay, let's see. Let's remove you from the area.
So he's still frozen in time.
Can we play dress up with our mannequins?
No.
Yeah, swap their clothes around.
What was that movie?
Put them all in leopard print thongs.
Yeah.
Put them on guard out front.
Lucky, how much of that herb do you have? No, here's Zote's idea. It's a stupid idea. Blow smoke in his face. Let's see if that wakes him up.
We could definitely try that.
It's just try blowing some smoke into his face. That might wake him up. He might just be in a stupor.
Does anyone want to make some checks or? I mean, you guys can.
No.
I just start looking for a
This
cramped
is an idea
closet.
Zote has, but next I'm going to probably roll for something.
Okay.
But it's like, Lucky tried blowing some smoke in his face. Let's see if that wakes him up.
And so I do. Holding his, putting my hand over his mouth. I put my mouth over his nose and begin to blow smoke into pot smoke into his lungs through his nose.
Jesus Christ. If you do figure out how to lift this spell, these poor people.
So he's high as fuck now. Because I got nothing but the dank.
I say he's definitely got a lung full of smoke now.
I'm gonna start searching, check out what kind of alcohol collection they have, and see if they got anything good.
Only the finest here.
Anam's gonna see if. Anam's gonna check if he can touch the books on the bookshelf.
Yeah, you can touch the books on the bookshelf.
Alright, I'm gonna take one of those off. Alright, I need to get back to my character sheet because I need dexterity for this. And then Nam is just gonna try and throw it directly at the book in the guy's hands. Yeah, I can't touch it in any way. Maybe if I just wing a fucking book at it and knock it out. I missed.
Boy.
I just threw it and hit Zote downstairs somehow.
No, Zote outside questioning that his plan didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, who threw the book?
I say there's no way the book would make it that far.
Yeah, Nam is not very strong, dude.
Not to mention just there's two sets of stairs in the way.
There's not windows in
Thrown
Rex's
it
room.
out a window.
Is there a room for Malik?
Well, Malik actually doesn't have a room up here.
Oh, he does not. Okay.
I imagine Surzeth wouldn't either anymore.
Well, we already went through Surzeth's room.
Oh, did we? I thought we went through Adrix.
No, you went through Surzeth's as
What
well.
about Kiro?
Oh,
No,
no,
we
not
went-
Surzeth. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say
Corman.
we went through Corman.
No, Kiro didn't have a room up here either.
Yeah, those guys wouldn't. They didn't. They all lived in Saventium now.
Well, also they had a habit of staying at the
Orphanage is where if he had a room,
yes,
it'd have to be look.
the orphanage that somebody collapsed.
His room is the one that I blew the wall out of.
If you poke around, if there's a room of Malik that you poke around, take your time and sort of traps. He was known to be a fucker.
Well, that room's already collapsed.
Yeah, I imagine Surzeth wouldn't have.
Ah,
Would Surzeth still have a room in here? Because then Anam would probably want to investigate that one.
I don't think so, honestly.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have needed to. All you're gonna find in there is just two beds strapped together.
Here's my question to you, Grim.
Yes,
Arcana or religion?
take your pick. Based on what you know, take your pick.
You know what? Both of them are
I'll be
about
right
the
back.
same.
I have to let my dog out and get a drink.
And this seems hyper magical, so let's see magic. Above average.
It's beyond Zote.
Don't know magic implications. Maybe there is a ritual of my god. Nope.
What is with tonight, guys?
Just
How do
so
you roll a 0?
-1.
How do you roll 0? That was perfect. Sorry.
-1 on intellect.
Yep. He's got a
And
negative
religion
1.
is an intellect-based skill.
that's fine.
Just Zote. I got no fucking clue.
What about?
This isn't conquering anything, so
Does anyone else have an idea? Something to explore, something to try, something to challenge, something to touch.
Lucky do you happen to have a dagger?
A couple of them. Do you want a dagger or do you want a skinning knife?
Just normal dagger. I want to try one last thing on this person.
Produces a dagger.
What I want to do, I just want to make a small cut on the back of his hand. See if that breaks anything.
So you cut the back of the
You
bartender's
mean besides
hand?
skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes, it does break through the skin. It leaves a cut, and as before, with time being frozen, although you've cut the skin, no blood flows from it. You can actually see the cross section of some of the the what are the capillaries? The really small veins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually see the red little dot with no blood
Interested,
flow.
but no. As he still doesn't wake up from that.
The king has returned.
They don't wake up from that. They seem
Long
like
live the
they
king.
are some kind of permanent
Let's go check out that mansion, guys.
time lock.
You gonna heal the poor man's hand?
Yeah. It's like.
Wait,
alright,
what did you
that
guys
work?
do?
Fuck.
You don't know what just happened. Don't worry about it.
Did they just slice open a man's hand?
No.
Zote
Did they
Zote
just slice
cut the
open
back
my
of his
hand?
hand open just to see if that would cause something. Since it didn't, Zote just passed his hand over and sealed it back up. Lay on hands. And ASMR.
Alright. Anam is going to take this time while nobody's really around anymore to just start investigating his gauntlet.
Sorrel, you want to go check out this mansion with me?
I can go if you want.
Yeah, I do. I would like to go with you.
Yeah, let's
There's
go.
one more thing I could do, but it requires sleep.
Alright. I think we could all use a little bit of rest, honestly.
Quite right. rest up, make sure all of your wounds are closed, and then see if this thing is still here in the morning. I still don't feel comfortable sleeping inside this place. Otherwise, I have to put the bartender back where he belongs. As Zoe puts the bartender back roughly where he was.
Okay.
Has anybody come out yet, or is everybody still basically?
I believe everyone's still basically inside after he drags the
Okay.
bartender back in.
Right, right.
You know what? No. Wait a second. Is that a part of the... Oh, what is it? Adric's tenants that I cannot use any substance whatsoever.
No, Adric just didn't because he got into a lot of trouble in his younger years with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so just Adric didn't drink because he typically ended up getting in trouble when he did. He had a strong constitution for a reason, all right?
Hmm.
And it wasn't for poison.
Hey, you know what? Let's see if that helps the visions even more.
Yeah, but before
Light
he
me
hit
up
the
once.
age of 50, Adric was known to get into tavern brawls.
Yeah, this is one time where Zoe kind of goes, "Oh, fuck it, that might actually help." Lucky,
Chug,
pass me a blunt.
Nom dives out the window. Chug, 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 chug. Breaks ribs.
Hmm.
It's more like, I need visions. Lucky, pass me the blunt.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be more mushrooms than.
I have both.
I need something that will make visions more vivid before I pass
Mushrooms.
the fuck out.
Gibenzas.
Mushrooms.
Psilocybin. I imagine I would have probably both as a nature-loving boy.
That's why he's so unshook by all of this. He just thinks he's actually tripping balls back in the tavern.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, none of this has happened, bro. I've seen this all before.
But yeah, that's Zote's idea. I need more vivid visions than what I can get. Pass me the blunt.
Hey, I will be right back. I gotta go grab a drink.
Sure.
Be back in 1 minute here.
Alright. I'm gonna step across my room and grab a 3-pound bag of Skittles. Hell yes, brother.
To think that's the first thing I thought. That's one of the first things I thought. It's like, we're going to sleep. Okay, I get visions. Wait a second.
Since he's running, I'm gonna run across the house really quick. I'll be right back.
All right, this seems to be break time then.
5-minute break.
Hey, what just happened? My headphones cut out for a couple.
Taking a 5-minute break.
Yep,
Okay,
I'm gonna go
cool.
get more cocoa as well. Hell yes.
Oh, what's up? Huh?
Alright, I've got me an orange.
Sorry about that.
That's alright, we decided to take a short break.
Probably a good idea.
Otherwise, yeah, that's one of Zote's ideas. It's like, well, let's make those visions even more vivid. Pass the weed.
Hmm.
The normally stoic, non-drug addict Zote passed the weed. Oh, can't wait to see what this does.
I rolled a 98.
What was that?
I said I rolled a 98,
On a D100?
and then I rolled a 100.
Nice.
Okay, what are these dice for? Is this to see how either A, wasted Zote gets, B, how addicted he gets, or C, how effective the vision is?
These are just me rolling dice while I wait.
What, did Zote do some mushrooms or something?
Oh, yeah.
Zote did some of the puff puff pass.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it's more like I need visions past the blunt.
Was it out of his bamboo bong, or was it was it a pipe hit? That makes a big difference.
Here's the thing. Zote just needs it to be strong.
So is the bong then.
Yeah, I would have a small pipe and then a small metal container with pre-rolled up cigarillos.
It's literally, I need the strongest thing you got. Something that can knock me the fuck out.
I believe the kids call them Rizzos.
And they're nasty.
Just Zote, I need something that will knock me the fuck out.
Hey, soak one of those joints in some of that marijuana oil.
Right? And then roll it in keef.
Yeah.
Now you're
Just Zote
talking.
needs something to knock him out for a few hours.
That would do it.
That will do it. You gotta smoke the whole thing though.
So I, during a request for some form of medicine, I arrive on scene and asking what symptom we're trying to treat. What are we trying to do?
No,
and then I
Zote
would.
just went to you, said, I need the weed. I need visions.
And I offer up something that I believe will do the trick, and then I make my exit after telling him to be careful.
No, I'm staying with you. It's more like, you know how people get. I need to be knocked the fuck out.
Okay,
He wants
I
you to
roll up
babysit
a
him.
big fat doobie, and I invite Scales, and I invite Zatara to join us. and we sit down and have a nice long chat. And
Where are you guys sitting at right now?
I would say that we'd be sitting just out front in a small circle.
Okay.
I respectfully decline because of our current situation.
Mm.
I don't want to be out of it if something happens.
Understandable, but this may help a bit more than you seeing. At least with me.
And I don't function well unless I'm out of it.
I kind of need to be out of it for at least a good couple hours.
It's like Drunken Master. So Zod is high as a kite. What now?
Yeah.
What do we do with him now?
Well, don't let him near his friend.
I began breaking off pieces of the dried out cured fish to cure his munchies.
Strangely, Zoe seems to stare off into the distance, as if he's there, but he's not aware of it.
Completely understandable.
He has never smoked before.
Never smoked, and this is really to have that oh shit moment.
Right.
And hopefully knock him out so ASMR visages start coming in. And in this state, he's probably going to just be blurting out everything he sees.
So you're trying to hand him dried pieces of fish, but meanwhile the owlbear's just looking at you like, the fuck, bro, that's mine.
As I begin to feed it to the owl bear.
He's like, that's right, bitch, that's right.
So, what
That's
be
how we do
the-
things around here.
What be the visions?
I'm thinking up visions right now.
It's like, I need them vivid, I need details. Hopefully this works.
By the way, Anam, I whispered you a question.
Yep, I'm replying right now.
You know what, we're gonna leave it up to some fate here, because my visions are always, trivial, is a good way to put this. But roll a D100.
Ooh boy.
The classic dice for, any fate roll.
Drum roll, please. We'll add that in post-production, right?
12.
Hold on, let me just...
And note, Zote is blurting out everything he sees in this state of, I'm half awake. At the same time, I seem just there, but out of it.
Alright. I'm going through the list here of whispering you guys, because I'm actually whispering like half the party at this point.
With Zote, you don't have to because he's blurting out everything he sees. A forest on fire! Everything's on fire! Burning electricity!
Nam is just watching this unfold from one of the windows and just approaches Lucky. It's like, what'd you give him?
Everything.
I assure everybody that is simple grass.
What would I have to do to get you to give him some more?
I have plenty for everybody that's interested. I find that it gives a calming sedative effect, but for those that are not used to it, it can be a little strong and it can be a little too much if you're trying to keep about your senses. I, though, my friends, use this quite often and find that without the use of it, my wit is shit. Carry on.
The Blood Mountain! It's on us! It's going to fall! Death! 1,000 suns! Fire!
Hmm. I would be reassuring him that all of this is
Totally
not
real.
reality.
It's gonna be okay.
Helping him through the difficult time.
Give him some more food.
Red Dragon! Phoenix! Cloak! Demon! Even Red Mountain! Looking figure! Wearing cloak!
I say I just send you the vision. You gotta figure out how to relay that to the rest of the party.
Yeah, just so. In his state of high panic, Demon of Red, Dragon, and Phoenix circle fight on cloak.
Hmm.
Thud.
I think he overdid it.
Did he say something about a red dragon?
Yes, he did.
He did. He also said something about a demon.
And a phoenix.
I believe there was something about a mountain in there too.
Yeah, there was a mountain.
Roll something.
Is he
And a
hamming
cloak.
it up a bunch, or is this?
I'm going to roll something to see if he actually remembers this coming out of it in effectively a long rest time.
Alright, make a wisdom save.
I thought it would be history, but
No, just make a wisdom save.
Wiz save? Alright. Let's see if he remembers any of that coming out.
Yeah, does it stay intact? I
I'm
would
just-
say it would.
I'm just curious as to what I can roll on this because I haven't rolled much of it. I want to know.
With a 16, I think you'd
Mm,
remember
really.
most of it.
Trying to get
And
into
would we
character.
just be one long rest later because Zote is out of it?
Well, let's see what everyone else is doing for the long rest while Zote's out of it. What are you guys up to?
Anam's gonna spend 2 of his hit dice.
Probably
Which
a good
counted
idea.
my Song of Rest. I get 1d6. C/roll 1d6.
By the way, during the rest, you guys have noticed that the gauntlet on Anam has grown up to his shoulder now.
Look, man, this is the closest I can get to having armor.
Rut-row, Reggie.
Hold on. When we use a hit dice, does it get rounded down or up whenever we regain them?
Go ahead and round it up.
Okay. So I would be back to 3 then.
And we have a long rest. I can change it.
Come on, man. Wait, why do I get a D8 -1? Oh, because I have a -1 in con. Okay, that makes more sense.
You are weak AF.
I really am.
I have picked up the craft of leatherworking, and I'm doing very, very basic, easy, simple projects. So I would be working on a pair of moccasins while we're taking the long rest and just kind of chatting with whoever wants to chat as I make moccasins.
I'm gonna do some training, some fighting with Sarah, and anybody else who wants to join up.
I was actually going to talk to Sorrow here in a second.
Losing
Well, you can
ceremony
come
to
join us.
get protection from good and evil.
Okay.
Or can paladins change out their spells? I'm pretty sure they can. I just wish to double check.
Probably a good idea. What about Zatara?
He's going to go snort crack in a bathroom stall.
off a male stripper's ass.
Whoa.
It's the stripper part. He can't afford that.
Well, I think me and a few other people may have went to sleep early
And
on the night before so that we could be up right when the doors showed up. So I'm not sure that I even need sleep. So I can take guard along with Lucky. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be me, 'cause
I'm not
I don't need
tired
sleep
either,
either.
So.
You guys are staying outside then?
Anam's gonna stay inside, actually.
Okay.
He's gonna try and talk to Sarah here in a minute, though. Whenever she gets done sparring with everybody.
I'm available to talk whenever you want.
Alright. Anam's basically just gonna tell you that the gauntlet is nothing to worry about. Zod is just trying to go out of it. He's very good at making sure I stay alive. And that's all he's trying to do right now. He's over exaggerating it, but it's totally fine.
The fact that the gauntlet is crawling up your arm is totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It hasn't hurt me yet.
Yet.
just Zote.
I'm assuming it did that
finally
because
gets
I
out
almost
of it,
died.
First thing he's going to do, say a prayer and thank his God that he survived that vision.
I think we just should cut the arm off just above the gauntlet and be done with it.
Alright, Anam is basically rolling to try and persuade her there that it's nothing to worry about, just so that nobody's...
Dude, the gauntlet
Over
is
the anxious.
grown up to your shoulder. Do you really...
Hey, it's nothing to worry about. Anam is gonna basically assure her, he's like, look, I've read dozens of stories. This is fine. This is like far from the worst that could have happened there. It literally could have just ripped my arm off or ripped my soul out. You never know. Instead, I just get a cool weapon thingy.
yeah, let's believe the guy that just killed himself twice.
No fucking.
All right,
It was for the pursuit of knowledge.
Something. So 2 things.
That hole in your face wouldn't even be spouting words if it wasn't for Zote.
So 2
Right.
things. First division. Second, I have asked my God
very
good at keeping
alive. Look,
Hold on a second, guys. What's up?
2 things once Zote wakes up. First thing, what did I actually say last night? I was kind of out of it.
I'm gonna be honest.
Second, I need some iron and a silver piece.
Don't look at me. If I don't need it, I don't carry it.
But yeah, the 2 things he asked was, what exactly did he say last night? He has a rough understanding of it in his own mind. Just want to see if what he blurted out checks out with what he remembers. And second, he just needs a little bit of iron and silver, which he is going to powder.
I don't know if anyone's carrying iron and silver per se.
Actually,
Silver
check the
coins,
blacksmith
yeah.
actually, are those daggers made of iron?
I
Yeah,
made
you
the
can-
silver
you can have
skin,
one of my
but
daggers.
that's the extent of it.
Because if... Wait a second. I still have a long sword. I could get some iron off of that. And just powder a whole silver piece. But otherwise, what exactly did I say last night? I want to see if it checks up with my own thoughts.
I would just relay back the babbling.
Alright, so that does match up. A red dragon, a demon, and a phoenix. All 3 of them fighting in what seemed to be a magic circle,
Right?
overlooked by a figure wearing a cloak. Second question, how out of it was I?
Excessively.
Oh god, emergency situations only then.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Navi, take
powdered iron and silver. Once he gets those, this is just an extra layer of precaution. Sees the gauntlet up to his arm. An unnecessary one. If you
We're
will
still in the
allow me.
evening, correct? Or are we the following morning now?
Following morning.
Okay.
It's something I would recommend doing.
Yes, boss.
You said yes.
I said, boss, I'm asking a question. What are you recommending?
A spell.
What spell?
Protection.
I mean, any mother would recommend that. You don't want to end up with a little Zoran, do you?
Just so blink, blink from good and evil.
You realize I'm like chaotic neutral anyway. I don't
Neutral.
really
not
fall.
evil.
I don't fall into good or evil here. I'm trying to make it as a
Yes,
bard,
this
chief.
would protect you from the extremes.
I'm already protected from the streams.
Extremes.
That's what I said.
Yeah, let's go check out this mansion.
Yeah,
If
with
you
scales.
just
Let's
allow
investigate the
me.
mansion. That's much more interesting than this conversation.
Yeah, let's
If
go.
you would allow me, this would just put my mind at ease.
So it's fine.
It's
We don't
not
know what we're
fun.
gonna find in there. I'd rather you save your spells. I'm gonna
And
go
I would
investigate the
rather
mansion
you
with
not
them.
stab us in the back 3 weeks from now.
I've had so many opportunities to stab you in the back and run away. It's not even funny. You really think I'm gonna do that by now? You're literally the only thing that keeps me alive.
Exactly, which is why I wish to do this.
Look, it'll be fine. And with that, Anam is going to walk away.
Oh God. I'm
Just
sorry.
note, okay, there's something wrong with that boy.
Anam has never let you cast spells on him that aren't to heal him.
This is to heal you.
It doesn't heal me.
Yes, it does. It heals the soul.
I don't even believe in Anam is an atheist, despite being named after a literal god. As far as he's concerned, his soul is fine.
Oh boy.
Really? And that thing's just going to grow on your head?
It's only because I died a few times. Actually, I die a lot, but it'll be fine. I will figure out how to get it off when we wake Vexa, or whoever that is. Again, I'm still fairly certain it's Vex. He'll know, and it'll be fine. Just don't tell Jakarta. He'll probably murder me. That's what you need to worry about protecting me from.
So tell Jakarta, got it. This
You're
is
gonna
something I'm trying to protect you from. Your immediate death.
You realize Jakarta
He'll
will
just
murder
beat
me.
you a bloody pulp.
Jakarta will murder me for touching some of his stuff.
And that's your problem.
And your problem. I pay you to keep me alive. I'm the entire reason that you become like famous at all. So if you're smart, don't tell Jakarta because he will kill all of us just because you're involved. And don't think you can fight him off. You can't.
I did not take his stuff. You did.
But you didn't stop us.
I did not know you took it until it was
I can
stuck
lie.
to your arm.
I can lie very well.
Zone of truth.
You don't have
Try
that
and
yet.
lie your way out of that one.
I can persuade. I
And
can
is that true?
persuade and twist it where you should have come with us. All right, now I'm leaving. I'm gonna go investigate the thing with scales. I'm done with hypotheticals. Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Anyone else getting bad vibes from that gauntlet?
You probably should be. It's clearly not like a positive thing, but not really much I can do about it right now.
Just take the protection from good and evil.
No, because I don't know if that'll just make it start killing me.
It'll
I would rather it
force
not be
it
that.
out.
You don't know how high tier this is. It may just start killing me instead. I would rather we get
There's
in.
only one way to find out.
You won't be able to be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
How long does it take?
This is clearly a sort of possession.
How do you know it's a form of possession? I can literally just turn it into cool knives and stuff.
It has
How long does it
possessed
take?
your arm.
And it gave me back my finger. Are you forgetting about that part? I don't know about you, but I'm happy to have that thing back. You know how much of a pain in the dick it is to play a harp without a finger?
Can always get a regeneration. There are paladins and clerics out there who can teach that. Heck, even you.
Billions of miles away! Fuck that. I got a finger now. Whenever we talk to one of them, they may know more about this, and I will probably get it off my arm. But until then, we're fine.
Just let him do it. Just let him go, because he's arguing with you this much. Just let him have it on him, and he'll face whatever consequences. You guys have been going at this for over 10 minutes. I think we can move on.
Agreed.
No. He's right, though. Let's move on.
Yeah, probably a good point
Next.
to move on.
Next point of role play. Moving on to Vex.
This probably will come
Zote's
back up.
nowhere near happy about this, but
Oh, well.
Alright. I believe someone said that they wanted to explore the mansion.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to get to move the story to the entire time. All right, Scales, you're up.
Alright, who's all coming to check out the mansion?
Anam will.
I will.
kinda have to.
Sounds like, for the most part, it is Sitara coming or not?
I'm not really interested in pillaging this place because there are residents still here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stay outside with John.
I'm not going to pillage. We just haven't been in there. We don't know what.
Yeah, not
Could be.
trying to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to steal the thing. I wanted to touch it because it said don't touch.
Can we all talk about how that was a bad idea when the DM says don't touch it?
DM
Yeah.
says don't touch. You leave it the fuck alone.
Can we talk about the fact that you're running with somebody with like ADHD that is already stupid? So writing "don't touch it" on something just makes them touch it.
Yes, I completely understood that when I put the item in there.
Exactly. You knew this would happen.
I did. But I always hope it never does. Alright, so as the members who enter the mansion, immediately through the doors you see a large fireplace and 2 leather chairs.
Cozy.
Further on
Do
down
we
the hall.
see anybody?
No, you don't see anybody. The spell is pretty apparent that it's Mordecanian's mansion, but the servants do not seem to be there.
Interesting. I'm gonna search the chair and look around the fireplace for.
You don't find anything in the chair, but you do find a pipe and a baggie on the table in between the chairs.
Can I identify what's in that baggie?
It seems to be some sort of tobacco.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nothing
go.
nearly as strong as what you're used to.
I'm gonna go ahead and pocket that, and
Okay.
I'll give that to Zote so he can take something a little less strong next time.
Nope. I'm hoping that was a one-time thing.
Nah, give him that strong shit. Spike his drink.
Alright, so you can go up
Note
the
to self,
stairs.
purify food and water.
You guys want
You go up the stairs or through the door at the far side.
I'm going to not use the stairs and kind of climb the wall up there. And then I'm gonna just because I felt like doing it.
Okay.
I'll walk up the stairs as he's climbing the wall.
This had to be eccentric.
I'm a cat. I do what I want.
That's a fair point, actually.
I think we should find a box for him to sit in.
Put a box on the owlbear's back.
Right.
If it fits, I sits.
Behind this door, you find a library.
Ooh. Hey, Amon, there's a library up here if you want to check it out.
Anam sprints up the stairs. Library!
Maybe it has a way to remove that thing from your arm.
Yeah, Anam just kind of sits down in the library and starts going through books.
I'm gonna start looking for anything cool or any hidden compartment switches or anything.
No, there's nothing in the mansion, even without the roll. The mansion is very
Okay.
straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then while he's doing some research, I'm gonna go up next to the fireplace and get one.
Get back down to the fireplace.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna do an investigation for like any interesting books or stories that I could add to my bag.
One moment, because I might be either A, giving you some help with that, or B, rolling on my own. Yeah, I'm just
gonna
going to
go
use
down
help
with-
action.
I'll go
Nom-
down with Scales and talk to him.
Anam is looking
Okay.
for anything that is like at all interesting for stories or at all good or good for information, basically.
Okay.
And Zoe is just giving him assistance via help action.
Okay. Oh, you found a couple good stories.
All right, I'm gonna add those down into my notebook then.
Nothing really of any great mystery seems to be in this library, though. It seems like they're all fairly common stories. In fact, a few of them you recognize. Let's see here. Did anyone check the back room?
I think that's where we'd be heading next.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next place.
Alright, so as you open the back room, it opens up into a large dining hall that is currently fully stocked. There are plates lining the entire table. There's some sort of large animal that's been roasted and is in the center of the table. Massive
Ooh.
trays of fruits and vegetables.
Is there any canned food goods that we can pack up to go to take with us?
There are
For
no-
rations?
there are no canned foods. It's just all like a massive feast at this table.
No
Does it look
tuna.
like the feast is frozen in time like everything else?
Well, it's not moving.
Can you check if the food's poisoned, Zoe?
I can do you one better if you wish to eat any of it.
I would like to try some of it.
Well, to the big animal in the center.
Okay.
It's like, well, let's just get that big animal then. And one thing is I check to see if paladins have the ability to cast that via ritual. As if so, it's ritual. If not, nah.
I'm not worried about it right now. It's fine.
Nope, no rituals, so it's just, and let it be pure.
I'm just gonna take the leg off that beast and go ahead and munch on it.
It's a little gamey, but it's very satisfying.
Needs salt.
As for, I'm still trying to figure out how to tell Jade if the food is stuck in time as well. Like, it's very well preserved. I mean,
Here's
I
how
guess
you
that was kind
tell-
of what I was asking. Does it look like it's been here since the spell froze everything else, or does it look like it's more
well, it's hard
recent?
to tell because
Here's how you tell. Is there a smaller bird? Like a pheasant or something?
Sure.
Just gonna rip a leg off the pheasant and take a bite.
That tastes fine.
Yep, frozen in time. Tastes good though.
It's still warm.
Still warm. Finishes the pheasant leg.
Yeah, I finished my leg too. It was good.
I feel like at this time it might be time to move stuff forward a little bit.
Yeah.
It's feeling a little aimless. I don't know. See, I've run into a bit of an issue here.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
There is a couple clues to help you solve what's in here, but for the most part, this is a little beyond your level.
Anam is still trying to figure out. Is trying to think of a way to access the book that Vex has, because he needs to be able to read Vex. That seems to have to do with the spell.
We may just have to leave and come back at a later day.
Yeah,
The only reason I'm saying something is you guys are kind of wandering in circles,
Yeah, we are.
and I don't want it to. I don't want it to take up much more time than it has to.
You know what? How about we just do one last sweep of the area, see what we can find? And I'm talking whole place sweep, top to bottom, not touching anything.
Touch all of the things, yes.
As I immediately stare at Nom, not touching anything.
Why does it always do this whenever I send something? It sends it as a download instead. I was trying to send a picture of what I imagined the gauntlet looking like right about now.
Alright, well, let's head back outside now.
Yep.
Zote does suggest just one more full sweep of the area, the whole shebang, if that's no...
Actually, Anam does have one area he's going to look for. He's going to go check out the back room of the guild hall on the first floor.
Okay.
Like back where the treasury kind of area would have been, where the teleportation circle would have been located.
Back there.
There
Check
is
it out.
a teleportation circle sitting there.
Well, I'm just going to call you, hey guys, I think we have a way out of here. This should lead to my home.
Can you activate it?
Let's fucking find out. Anam is going to step into the teleportation circle and try to go home.
With a soft glow of the runes, the portal activates, and the knob is no longer in front of you guys.
Just Zote, oh shit, runs.
Well, it was nice knowing him.
Right.
I mean, that's my home, so... Well, it was. I forgot that we're 7 years in the future. Shit, that might actually be a problem.
So much for thinking things through.
Anam did not. He just kind of thought of, like, hey, this is my home. This would be a good place to go right now.
Just Zote, oh shit.
In case you guys haven't noticed, Anam's a little impulsive.
A little?
Did he just...
I went into the teleportation circle. I told these guys it would take me to my home, and then I stepped in. Because somebody asked, can I make it work? And I told him only one way to find out. You step in.
Yeah, but you didn't
No, you
let
see if you can't send something inanimate through.
We don't know if that takes me home. If I come back in about 5 minutes, then it works.
Just
If
Zote,
not,
all
assume
right,
I'm
I'm
dead.
giving him 5
If-
minutes. If he doesn't show up by then,
He fucking dead. Why you even at?
So I guess we're gonna
all
wait.
right, I'm giving him 5 minutes.
So what happens to Anam?
Well, if it's connected to the same place, he should end up in the Palace in Saventium.
It's not. It's connected to hell.
Oh boy.
Mm.
I can feel Grim grabbing his key so he can come over here and put his boot up my ass.
Why
Lay
did
it-
you have to step through the portal?
Just lay it on him. What happened?
God damn it. So Anam, when you come out of the portal, you fall forward and the ground is covered in soot.
Covered in what?
Soot. Ashen, black soil.
And Nam is gonna
charred
kind of.
remains of something.
Does it look recent?
No, it does. It doesn't look recent.
Is there a return portal?
There would have to been for me to be able to get here. I imagine.
There is a portal partially buried by this soot and burnt.
I'm gonna kind of dust it off and then step back through it.
While you are dusting it off, you can feel drips of rain that feel like acid upon your skin falling down.
Ooh.
Finally, though, you activate the portal and you're back inside the guild hall.
No go on that one, guys. Looks
You
like
guys-
my home's fucking gone.
You guys see Anam in front of you, and his leather armor has big old holes in it now.
No, it didn't help me anyway. Anam
Shoot.
seems very sullen now.
His skin is red underneath of it, and even his skin, it looks like second or third degree burns under the holes.
Yikes.
Would his armor class go down then or up? If his armor has holes in
His
it.
armor class is all sorts of fucked right now. I'll have to talk to him about it later.
Right.
My armor class is a joke to begin with.
Mm.
Anam's basically just gonna look at himself, and he's gonna go looking around for stuff to make a salve with to rub on his skin for the burns.
Wait, I got something for that.
Yeah, he is noticeably like not even sad, just kind of angry.
There is one more place we could check. Place that may have more answers than even this place.
What do you suggest, Zote?
There's someone who's lived through the ages.
There's a lot of people that have lived through the ages, bub.
My family, I have confirmation that my eldest sister is still alive.
Wouldn't it make sense for the youngest sister to be alive? How do you guys work? It's a little weird.
Well, this goes back to another question. What race do you think I am?
Didn't we establish the Aranizamar?
Yeah, I think you did
Yeah, I got-
establish this last.
I saw
Y'all
you.
saw the wings.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I
I-
saw the wings.
I
I'm
mean, you
not
were
human.
glowing golden. I know enough about. I study the races, dude.
I'm
Hold on,
Azamar.
All right.
Azamar's lived for quite a long time.
Yeah,
And it
so-
appears I'm not the only one in my family.
all right, nice. Let's go find your sister.
Now, to all of you here, this does not leave our little group.
Okay.
Because me being Azamar, that also brings up the challenge of people wanting my blood.
Hey,
People-
orc guy.
People may wish for it for a ritual. A bit more powerful than human blood, but
Just gave me an amazing idea.
What's
For a later time.
right?
Azamar blood is more sought after because it's not just human blood. It's the blood of the Celestials.
Hmm.
But me and my sister have manifest this. And so you know, reason why it's not younger sister, I'm the youngest of 11.
Jesus Christ! Tell your parents to stop getting freaky.
were a farm? I thought I told you this many times.
Bold of you to assume I was paying attention.
Parents always get freaky.
Oh, God. But yes, the best course now, if we want to go to someone who's lived through the ages and may have more connections than us through the years, is my sister.
I mean, all my connections, I'm pretty sure, are dead in what I only assume to be Dragonfire.
Well,
I took the Dragonfire to be acidic, so this may be Jack's doing. I don't know.
well, now we need to head to Callum, if that's our course of action.
Well, our best bet then is probably to go from Saventium there, but we have to wait a few days for the storm to blow over. So who knows? We may actually just may walk it, but we just have options.
Well, at least I'll be able to see Luna Astaris again.
By the way, Anam, your eyes no longer glow red. Now they've turned into these black husks.
Again, that still needs to be checked out.
Well, definitely. My eyes should not be like black husks.
Will you allow me?
No. We don't know what will happen.
Hey, what other kind of things can you turn your arm into?
I don't know. So far, I've gotten sword, axe, hammer. Tried crossbow, nothing happened. I doubt that one's gonna work. It'd be pretty cool though. Hold on. Cannon!
No cannon.
Damn.
Has it started to
It doesn't.
envelop his chest?
No, it hasn't started. Hasn't started to envelop his chest yet, and you don't seem to be able to replicate moving parts.
What about a wand?
I'll say this. If that arm spreads to your chest, I am going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on you. As that thing spreads, I don't want it tainting your soul.
It's a little late for that, but alright.
Has it affected his vision? Having black husks for eyes?
I imagine I can see really well in the dark now, because it's basically all pupil.
You need some sunglasses though for the daytime.
Yeah. But
Your
I'm
eyes
actually going
can
to
be
try and turn
hurting.
my arm into a key real quick. Just
The
to see if
outside
it's
light is definitely blinding for you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a hat. I can't fucking see.
You're fucked.
Yeah, Nama's gonna try and turn his arm into a key though to see if it's only weapons he can replicate.
It turns into a comically large key.
Well, at least I know it's not only weapons.
Okay, you've made it some sort of keyblade. Ugh.
Oh my. So venturing forward, what does the party like to do?
Well, Zoe did bring up Callum.
So it did bring it. Yep, that brought up Callum.
Which we have the option to try and wait and see if the storm blows over in Saventium and head that way for a quick route, or we could just start heading out now.
Let's just head to Callum. Storm should clear and pass by the time we get back.
Alright.
Though it is a long journey away, so we may have to stop on in a small town.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to leave the boat behind, guys. I think we can safely leave it in here, but Anam says, pointing to the guild hall.
A quick question: Has anyone let the goddamn door shut yet?
No.
Okay.
No, Zoe was adamant about not letting that door close.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I didn't even think of that, but
Just Zoe. All right, well, let's bring it in and then close up the inn or guild hall, whatever it's called.
okay.
We shut the door now.
All right,
After the boat is secured in the guild hall main.
You guys are all outside then.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So once the door is shut, it fades back away.
And I'm gonna. It's like, all right. And I'm gonna just kind of. I
Oh.
really hope you don't have to use the key again, because I don't think the serpent over there wants to do it.
What happens if somebody's in there and we shut the door
Let's
then,
try not to
and then
think
bring
about
it back.
that.
and then open it up the next day? See what happens.
I'd rather not lose one of you.
Why
Are
would-
you volunteering
One of
to
you
do that?
seems adamant on losing themselves. Looks
Well,
to
I
me.
can't do it because I gotta use the key to let myself to get back in or to open the door.
I'm not gonna do it.
Let's save that mystery for another time. We know it's still here.
Well, why don't we grab an animal, put in there?
We're not putting the owlbear in there. I mean,
Not
like
the
an
owlbear.
but I'm not.
The
We can-
owlbear
we can-
will beat your ass.
We can throw a rat in there.
Actually, I'm pretty sure at this point the owlbear won't meet your ass, but
Throw an owl or a rat or something in there.
Just so I might not like the owlbear, I'm not doing that to the owl.
Hey, just throw a nom in there because he was gonna rat you out for stealing that pouch of gold.
yeah, I'm not
There
fucking
you
with
go.
Jakarta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not fucking with Jakarta. Hell no.
What?
You don't know anything. You weren't there.
It was just brought up.
He wasn't there either. It was
No, Anam was literally in the room, and Anam didn't mention it.
just
Yeah,
me
it's
and
just-
Anam.
Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was.
Anam's
This
gonna look at
was meta.
Zatar, and like Zatar is
Yeah.
joking. There's a,
I wasn't even there, so I don't even know what happened. I'm just metaing here.
yeah, it's like don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fucking
Is
Anam.
does someone volunteer to go back inside?
I'll do it.
Well, I don't think we
I'm
can.
not
Is
afraid
the
of.
door closed?
I'm not afraid of the. I'm not afraid of the Fae.
Yeah, we're gonna come
Well,
back.
I think
He's
we
just
have to
gonna be
wait till
chilling.
next time.
Yep. But
Yeah, we have to wait
let's
till
do that. I
midnight.
will spend the night, and then you can tell us what happens in the next session.
Would you guys wait? This requires waiting till midnight, opening the door again, and having a party
Yeah.
member get
Well, they've been
shut inside.
pissing and moaning about somebody to do it, and so Lucky stands up and says, "Well, hell, I'll do it then."
You taking your bear in, big guy?
No. No. I trust you, and you have a good relationship with.
Yeah, I like the bear. And
Yeah.
the bear get along.
So I
Yeah,
will
I'll wait
leave.
out here for you.
I will leave the bear
Till the next
in
night.
your care.
So, that's-
Hey, leave us enough food to feed
so
the
we're staying
bear,
here for
too.
2 more nights, then I assume, so we can get him out of there afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
there
I'm
it
gonna
goes.
need somebody. Let's fast forward and do this.
All right, so the first night, the Ethereal Guild Hall reappears.
And Lucky
Alright.
goes to time.
Oh, let me
Alright,
use
Scale,
my
let's see if you
key.
can unlock it without the picks.
All right.
Yeah, so you're going straight for the skeleton key, or are you going to attempt to pick the lock?
I'm gonna attempt once, maybe twice, and then
Did we bother to check if the door is just unlocked again?
No, the door's locked. 22, so close.
Uh, I'll try one more time and then use the key.
24, yeah, one away.
Okay, I'm gonna use the key.
I'll say the DC of the door hasn't changed. It's still 25.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
As the door swings open and the guild hall rematerializes.
Got you. I got you, Scale.
All right.
There you go. Got your 22 health back. So Scale
Alright.
falls down, and I'm just.
What do you guys do?
So you only lost 3.
So Lucky's gonna step in there, give us enough rations for the
bear.
the bear, and then we're gonna shut the door, and then we're gonna let him out the next morning, and he's gonna
Yep.
let us know what happened. Maybe these
24
people
hours
might.
later.
Maybe when the door's shut, they move and they're in different positions. Who knows?
I say, as the door slams shut, the first thing Lucky noticed, wasn't that guy missing his cup yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone took his cup. I don't know who.
No, it's back. As the door slams, that's the first thing Lucky noticed.
Really?
Now, the question is, do we stop here,
I wouldn't mind keep going.
or do we keep going for the next hour? I'm up for
It's
the
a bit
next hour.
It's a bit of a debate for me because I do have to be up at like 4 tomorrow. Yeah, fuck it, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Let's not leave it on as big as the cliff note as yesterday. For
Yeah.
last session. Lucky, all eyes are on you right now.
So, are people moving, or is it still
Yes, and they're
House
all,
of Wax?
They're all looking at you right now.
Hmm. Well, hello there, folks.
Intruder. Someone from the
No,
outside.
no. Friend.
How did you enter our guild hall? And it's coming from the stockish fighter that was sitting at the table.
Do you have a little bit of time for a story?
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
If you haven't noticed, we have nothing but time here.
I'm with a party that came across a key, a magical key that allowed us to unlock the door. We are investing what happened to the town, to the city.
The town was
Yeah.
destroyed. We were attacked by orcs. Or
How
monks.
many years ago was this? This was over 50 years ago, right?
Feels like yesterday.
Now, who put the guild hall into safety? Was this Vex's doing?
Yes, Vex put us into... I don't know if you'd call this safety. But yes, he cast a spell and then left us here.
Do you feel imprisoned or do you feel safe?
At what
Or
point,
both?
At what point does it change? At what point does safety become a prison? I mean... You give up all your freedoms to be safe.
No.
No. Understood. Well, how about this? You have an opportunity to leave here in 24 hours when my friends will unlock the door to let me out. I have to warn you, there is nothing out there.
Every 24 hours, we go back to the start. Each
Oh,
day is
boy.
as if it never happened. We wake up the next day, back where we started.
Well, we have 24 hours together. Let's do our thing, and then I will invite the rest of the party in the morning, and we'll see if we can figure something out. Because I have to tell you, I'm just a simple woodsman, and this is beyond me.
Hey, don't call yourself a simple woodsman. I am a simple fighter. And this is my friend is a simple ranger and a simple rogue.
Who you calling simple?
But if you do seek answers to your questions up in the master's quarters, I say. Oh wait, hold on one second, guys. Sorry, mind blank.
Nah, you're fine. I'm gonna be a minute.
Oh,
Keep rolling around me.
Avish Silverfire would be able to offer you some assistance. He's upstairs. And I'll wait for John to get back, because he's the only one in here. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is sitting around town, staring at an open field.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna-
these to the forge, see if there's effectively enough material to sharpen everyone's weaponry.
And I was going to chat with Zote about and learn see if I can take on a apprenticeship and learning some blacksmithing so I could create my own weapons. Possibly. Not all the time, but when we got some free time.
Well, we got free time right now.
Okay.
Okay,
I are back.
welcome back. You were just informed that Avish Silverfire is the mysterious person upstairs, not Vex Ashblood.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Of course, to be fair, you guys didn't know who it was to begin with,
Mhm.
technically.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure what to do for 24 hours.
Find
Sure.
David and talk to him.
Yeah, chit chat. Find out. Tell him about how we got blasted 75 years into.
So I begin to tell the tale of the Feywild and all of the different weird time travel that we have done, how far into the future we are, and so we empathize with where they're at inside a time lock.
it is difficult. Who knows how many years have passed since we entered here?
Over 100. I can tell you that much. Over 100. It was 50 plus 50, I believe.
The one fighter raises his hand and says, "A toast to 100 years."
I've heard stories of the coffee here. Let me have a cup, please.
Hell yes.
Just kidding.
No crack for you.
The coffee here is notorious, though. I've heard the strongest in the land.
Finn, serve this man a cup of coffee.
Oh, good old Finn. I've heard stories of you as well, my good sir.
He gives you a gracious bow and slides you a cup. Do you drink it?
Absolutely.
All right. You
Absolutely.
Feel,
I hold up the cup and saloon to the fighter.
And when you drink it, you feel a slight buzz, but you don't feel anything miraculous. See
Oh,
how
good.
you're an elf.
Right. Good coffee. Very good. Very good. Well, since I haven't been in the building before, I ask if they mind if somebody would either take me on a tour or if they would mind if I poked around.
No, feel free to. You should probably talk to Avish while you're up there. He's kind of in charge around here.
I am going to go up and speak with Avish, introduce who I am, what we're doing, and explain that I have a party outside waiting until the mansion appears again and the door can be opened. It happens every 24 hours. And ask him if he knows who is responsible for putting the spell over the mansion.
So many questions. First of all, I'm glad you gave yourself a way out, because if you were here much longer than a day, you would join the rest of us.
Oh. Is
Two.
there no leaving for you?
Not without the help of someone
Okay.
from my line of sorcerers.
Okay.
It takes two. One inside and one on the outside.
So
I
we would need
volunteered.
you and then one on the outside.
I volunteered to be the one on the inside so that we could save this precious guild.
I see. I see.
It stands for something greater than just a party, you know?
Understood. I have heard tales of this guild hall of this city.
Oh, the best tales just hide secrets. Either way, what was your other question, John? I forget what it was.
So did I. Anybody remember? Anybody have a question?
Well, I got one.
What's the
What's
question?
This is kind of meta because I believe Zatara has no idea about that cloak that you guys have.
What's the question? I'm curious now.
Who has
Oh, you talking about Zote's cloak?
Yeah, Zote's cloak. That bears the same insignia as the one worn by the old man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't put those together. I asked him about the insignia and explained that I recognize it from one of my fellow party members.
Sorry.
Is that the mark of an order or the tailor that made the cloak?
It's a secret organization, but I don't know how secret it is nowadays.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's the Immortal Flame.
Okay. My compatriot is a paladin.
We do not usually have paladins amongst our rank.
He's an interesting one.
Sounds like it.
So when we unlock tomorrow, when we unlock the building, are you not able to follow me out?
No, once that door opens, we all just pop back, per se.
You turn into the statues again.
Well, to the outside observer, I'm sure that's what we look like.
Okay. Yeah,
We are simply reverting back to the start. That fateful night when the spell was cast.
Like Groundhog's Day.
Yep.
What is this Groundhog
Wow.
Day you speak of?
Avish is really Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Ask him about the sword.
I'm trying to remember where we found the sword.
The one that Zote touched.
The gauntlet on his hand.
Zote has no such thing.
Or not Zote, Amon touched.
Yeah. You're not gonna believe this, but I intend to have the entire party. When the door is able to be opened again, I intend to have the entire party come in and spend another 24 hours because they're gonna have questions that I haven't thought of. And they're never gonna believe, they are never gonna believe me when I tell them this. So
Just remember,
tomorrow you shall meet the rest of the
Remember,
party.
Winky, you cannot enter.
As I say, remember, it is imperative that you do not spend another night in here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cool, you can hang out with me because I can't enter either because I have to stay out with the key.
But time
Oh,
draws,
that's right.
time draws short. You should get ready. The door will be open soon.
I stand right next to the door, visibly shaken.
As you're standing next to the door, you see the fighter take a drink, and then you see almost like, you guys ever seen in a movie where they like rewind time really quickly?
Yeah.
Like you can actually,
Effectively, you put
see
the
the blur of
VCR on
motion.
rewind while it's still playing on the TV.
yeah, but you also do add,
Mhm.
add motion blur to that.
Mhm.
So everything just quickly rewinds, resetting until it's the same scene you saw the night before. I assume the door opens.
Yes.
As I'm guessing, Scales uses the key, and we do the little resuscitation trick.
Yeah.
I bolt out of there and say everything and everybody comes alive when the door opens. Do not spend more than 24 hours in there, or you will never be out. If you have questions, I would suggest spending one night in there.
I don't have any questions personally. Unless you could point us to somebody of his
There's
order.
a man in there named Avish. Does that
Oh,
name
shit.
mean anybody to anybody?
That's the man that we're hunting.
Avish is inside.
Avish is the man that can send us home.
Avish is
No.
inside.
But now we're on
Mm.
another quest to get his ass out of there.
One thing
Yes.
always leads to another.
Always does.
So at
Going off these
the
stories, though.
stroke of midnight, everybody inside, including Avish, who is really a very nice gentleman.
Well, door's still open right now, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I haven't shut
yeah.
it.
Well, if you can't spend another night in there, all of us singly have to spend a night in there to get some questions answered.
I would recommend it because I guarantee you're going to ask questions that I hadn't even thought of.
Of course.
As a
Mm.
as a woodsman, I offered to stay. I offered to spend the night and explain what happened. I never intended to explain the why, the how.
Well, Scale, I guess we're all trusting you now.
I got you.
Shall we?
Good luck in there. There's food and there's drink, and the people are nice, so the time goes fast. That much I will tell you.
Hmm.
And there are stories of aplenty in there.
So who doesn't
Well,
go
no,
in?
looks
If-
like this
who-
won't be a total waste for you.
Who goes in and who doesn't go in?
Nam will go in.
I'm going
Zote
in.
will go in just to make sure nothing happens to a Nom.
Okay.
I don't think there's much reason for me to go in because I wouldn't even know what to begin to ask, and I might just trip into everybody.
Okay.
We got Anam and Zote.
What about Zatar?
Nah, Zatara doesn't really
Nope.
have any interest in this place or this, has any knowledge of anything that's going on here.
Sitar is
Okay.
also the only one who is in outside of his own time zone either.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, he's fine. He's just chilling.
It's just Zote and Nom, apparently.
Zote and Anam.
Yep. Do you have any actual questions for him, Zote?
It's more or less keeping you safe.
Oh, you can probably safe around Avish. You can probably just sit down here and chat with these guys.
Call
The
it an
fireman
extra
has-
layer of insurance.
Look, anything Avish can do to me, I promise you cannot prevent.
You guys shut the door.
Yeah, shut the door.
As a side note, as they go in, I would just explain to Sorrows and Scales, and Zatari. What I saw, what the evening was like, and fill them in on what these two are about to
Embark on.
experience.
Oh boy. You haven't a clue. So as the door shuts and the stillness of the room erupts into activity, the party sitting at the table shouts intruders and draw their weapons and stand up.
All right, Anam is going to look at him and say, "It's okay, it's okay."
As a
Right,
nom
you guys
steps forward saying, "It's okay, it's okay." Zote, you see a demon in front of you saying, "Okay, it's okay."
Zote just looks at him, goes, okay, and draws great sword as well. I knew that was a bad idea.
Zote, what are you doing, you idiot?
As you turn around to face Zote, you see not Zote, but you see a celestial behind you.
Ah, this thing has a penchant for revealing what we are now, doesn't it? Well, fuck. At this point, Anam is going to turn to the guys in the group. It's like, look, I'm not here to fight anybody. Zote, we can talk later. We need to talk to Avish.
As Zote activates Azamar, use be demon.
I am not a demon, Zote. You know that very well.
Be demon.
Zote, with as much fuck shit is going on around here, how do you know it's not an illusion?
So I can just picture you saying all this stuff with your hand,
you are a
hands
celestial. Yeah, that's kind of the point.
So what's all the other people in the room doing while these two are squabbling again?
They have drawn their weapons and they're moving towards them.
Look, Anam's gonna look at us. Zote, if we don't take care of these guys now, they're gonna murder us. So give me a second. Talk to you in a minute. And Anam's gonna try and turn to these guys like, look, we got in here with a key. I accidentally touched this gauntlet the other night while we were in here. And I ended up turning into, slowly but surely, it's been infecting my entire body. I need to talk to Avish so that it cannot kill me. I'm not going to try and fight or hurt anybody here. My competence as a fighter is a fucking joke anyway. Hence why I'd prefer to rather not fight.
They're still drawing towards you.
It's like, oh, come on, guys. You know that if you let me see Avish, there is literally zero threat to his life. That man is a monster.
You stole the Lurk, or the gauntlet of Lurk.
I didn't steal anything. It said don't touch and I'm dumb, so I touched it. I didn't mean to steal it. It's not my fault it duct taped itself to me.
Then Zote realizes, oh yes. Then lets the wings dissipate. It's like, oh yeah. That's you, the idiot. I keep forgetting.
I have a short attention span and I'm very curious. Okay, Zote? That's why I'm a storyteller.
And he does just let his wings dissipate because as an action, just, oh yeah, definitely him.
Yeah, but you're finding it kind of difficult to let your wings down when you're currently not even SMR, but full Celestial.
That is my persuasion roll to get these guys to not kill me.
Christ.
And to convince them that Avish has literally zero threat to his life right now.
The one time you roll nice on persuasion.
Hey! Because I'm a fucking demon. At least currently. We don't.
Yeah, Yin and Yang kind of just walked into the building.
Yeah, that little black dot in Yang is about the same size as your fucking brain.
The fighter and the ranger with their weapons drawn say, "Don't move a muscle." As the rogue briskly climbs up the stairs behind them. Their weapons are trained on you.
And you see, this is why you don't touch things.
You touched a cloak that's being lit on fire constantly.
A moment later, Avish appears
from
the top of the stairs.
Actually, no, I didn't purchase. I traded for this.
Hi, Avish. You don't remember, but we were here last night. Our friend got us a key that could let us get in here. And now we need to get you out of here.
I don't know how you got in here,
Skeleton key.
but I don't believe you'll be able to get me out of here.
Not yet. I need you to tell me how to get you out of here. Because I need your help. In case you can't tell, shit's a little fucked right now.
Actually, is
why should I tell
Zode
you?
still wearing the cloak even in celestial form?
So it's still wearing the cloak.
Yeah, so might be recognition of the symbol.
It's like, look, Avish. The reason I look like this is there was a shiny gauntlet that said "Do not touch," and I am way too curious for my own good, so I touched it. Yes.
Oh, my.
But that's not the pressing issue right now. Right now, I need to get you out of here so you can help me get back where I belong about 50 years back.
You're just like your uncle.
How'd you know that, you little...
If you've forgotten, I am still a chronomancer.
You know what? That's a fair point, but that's actually why I need your help. We wandered into the Feywild, and now our time is fucked up. So how do we get you out of here?
He draws a couple runes in the air in front of him, as you two both appear as normal for the moment.
All right, thank you.
You don't even have the gauntlet on anymore.
Yeah, see, Zode, all better. Avish helped us.
And what about Zote? Because his is natural.
Look, Zode,
Zote disappears as ASMR again.
So just normal eyes glowing, and it's like, oh, wait,
eyes glow.
there we go. Blinks a couple times to get the light shimmer out of his eyes.
Speak quickly, we don't have much time.
I know. That's what Lucky said. You don't remember, but he was here last night. Now,
I did not know this Lucky.
I know, but you told him that we need another person of your order to get you out of here.
Oh, yes,
Who do
that's
we
right.
go to?
Well, me and Vex Ashblood cast the spell.
Yeah, I know. We know that part. I found Vex's letter. Where would Vex have gone if he's not dead?
The book.
I don't even know how long it has been.
So you had a book on your lap when we started this. I couldn't touch it because you lit me on fire and electrocuted me. But would that book help us?
Possibly.
I'm studying
But
magic.
It's quite the artifact. Who in your party could even... I
don't-
mean, he's obviously a paladin, and
I'm a bard.
you're a bard.
A tard. A tard.
Sorry, I'm good at everything and fucking bad at nothing. Come at me, nerd.
Comprehending arcane runes of this rarity would, well, in layman's terms, melt your brain.
Well, if I talk to Vex, I need something for him to be able to help me. But first, I need to be able to find Vex.
So how many rumors of, hooded men wandering the wasteland with a phoenix behind them? How many rumors are there to track down?
I mean, I could tell you where I would say Vex would be.
Where would Vex be? I'm kind of curious now.
After he put the guild hall into a time stasis, he would go with the Phoenix back to his order and use all of his wealth to build a nest around this Phoenix, protect it. And by nest, I mean any defenses necessary.
Okay.
And Mom's going to. I also have one other pressing question. What happened? I tried to go home and it was wiped out. There was acid rain on my skin. What the fuck happened in the past 50 years?
There was a war.
Clearly one that we lost. How did 4 nations combined together lose? What were you up against?
Races get desperate when they face a genocide.
You tell me the orcs alone did this?
No, the orcs, with the help of demons and devils, they contracted, they pleaded, they made deals that would end their race. But
Explains why
damn,
the-
it made them powerful.
Well, that explains why the orcs wouldn't want to come near us.
It also explains why they're hiding in the Feywilds.
Yeah. It also explains the acid rain, the soot that cursed land around Saventium now.
As I said
mean-
before, time draws short, though.
Yes, we need to leave. They're going to be letting us out of here soon. Thank you for your help, Avish. We'll try to get you out as soon as we can.
Ask about the cloak.
Oh yeah, Zod, ask him about your cloak.
Zod is literally just wearing it, so
He
and he
hasn't.
knows nothing of
Avish
it.
hasn't chose to comment on it. Avish
And it
will
also
save no
wasn't-
comment. Sorry.
Wait a second. Powerful wizard. Oh, before I do forget, what exactly does this cloak do? I acquired it from a gypsy. So no, I did not steal it.
This cloak.
Mysterious cloak acquired by a gypsy.
It's a cloak of the immortal flames. They all have an individualized ability. Usually that reflects their owner.
This one lit me on fire when I tried to figure out what it did.
The cloak of catch you on fire.
The cloak of burn the changeling.
Right.
Well, seeing as that I am
Perhaps some kind of flaming rebuke.
Is there any way you can find out who this one belonged to?
We don't exactly sew our initials into them.
Well, yeah, but you're magic. I don't
Does
know
it
exactly what the
change
fuck you
with
can
the
do. I'll be
wielder?
What was that?
Does it change with the wielder?
It does change with the wielder.
So for
means the
Zotes, it's just
ability
going to
for
start
me
being
would
really loud and obnoxious.
be one else.
What was that?
So that means the ability for me would be completely different if someone else were to attune to this.
Yes. For you, it seems to carry some ability of a flaming rebuke. Reflecting, well, at that moment, idiocy, it seems.
Hey, fuck you. It was one time.
That might have been someone just fooling around with the rune, so that might not be it.
Perhaps
sorry, if
not,
you read-
but I believe we are out of time.
Okay, if you read "Do Not Touch" on a very shiny, pretty artifact, I'm gonna fucking touch it just because I want to know what it does.
And with that, there's a click as the door swings open and everything resets again in front of you.
I'm gonna head out.
Some trippy shit, huh? As they come out, that's the very first thing I say to him.
Yeah.
And I told you that thing was cursed.
By the way, you two, the gauntlet is back up to your shoulder.
Oh no.
Obviously,
You didn't ask how to remove it.
both of you look back to normal. Well, per se.
Zote is still Zote.
Zote is still Zote. Amon, or Nom, is still a Nom with the entire arm replaced by this gauntlet.
Oh, I want to give Lucky this pipe and tobacco that I found in the mansion.
When you,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you reach into your pocket to like grab the pipe and tobacco, it's gone.
Wow.
Damn.
Just a small note. Anything carried out of the mansion,
It's gone.
it fades away into a purple dust.
Wow.
So
So
even
that 15 plat is also gone?
No, the platinum wasn't from the mansion.
No.
No, the platinum was from the platinum, the gauntlet, the amulet, and the. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Those
Yeah.
were not from the mansion. Those were from the guild hall.
Oh,
And I've been having a lot of fun messaging Jade. The
well,
What are you messaging me about? I don't know
Well, I
anything
don't-
about what you're talking about.
don't know.
be it as it may, I may have a way to at least activate this cloak in some fashion.
Jade, what do you think we should do now?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, if the goal here is to get these people out, what did anybody find out from who's in there? I mean, do we need to find another magician?
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to find another member of the Immortal Flame.
Which carries this cloak.
Yeah, so we at least have something to look for.
Well, like stated previously, we could still head to Callum. There is someone there who's lived through the ages who knows a bit more about what's happened.
So luckily for us, we're tracking a very specific rumor.
That's
And if
probably
anything, she
best to go
knows
do that.
more.
So honestly, she may be a good bet. If she can remember a rumor of a phoenix anywhere, it'll help.
Or mass materials being shipped in defensive armament somewhere.
Well, from the sounds of it, though, that one's not going to help because everybody had to be doing that. I mean, they wiped out all of Saventium.
Well, be it as it may.
Saventium wasn't like Atrum. It was bigger, better defended. But we are looking for a phoenix and a very strong masked sorcerer.
Well, something about a red dragon too, aren't we?
Yeah, I think Zoe was tripping balls about a red dragon somewhere. I assumed
Yeah.
that was what burned down my home, but doesn't seem to be the case.
Red dragons, I'm not sure what they deal with primarily. Fire, I think.
Yeah.
So, doubt a red dragon would have anything to do with acid.
Well, it was acid rain. I never know what could cause that.
not a red dragon. That would be fire.
Yeah.
Black dragon.
We got a red dragon next to us.
as Sarah just kind of just barfs out more fire.
Yeah.
Well, where's we heading next?
I guess wherever this sorcerer is that can help get these people out of here.
But we don't know where they're at, so...
Well, I know where I need to be heading next, soon at least, and that would be too bad.
Can we look on Questy?
Can look on Questy.
Yes, of course.
Let's look at this objectively here. Zolt wants to see his family member because his family member actually was in the area of the.
They would have credible information. Anam agrees with me on that.
As for rumors, you need to find. I don't know. Do you need to find Vex?
I believe that's what he said. And if not, Vex would probably be our best bet.
I know, but does the party need to find them even?
We could always choose not to pursue this and not go home, but
Just an interesting side quest. Well, side idea there. Also, with the rumors of the orcs and the orcs' powers.
Yeah, remember we also need to go and check out the orcs and find out what's going, because they're the ones who sent us in the future.
And the
They
last
didn't
set of
send
orcs we
us into
found
the
seemed
future.
pretty
We
nice.
followed them, and that was a side effect.
Yeah. But it was their doing that did it.
The orcs directly had nothing to do with it.
they kind of did. They chose to become. They made the pact with the demons.
We followed them.
Oh, I'm not blaming the orcs that we met. They seem to want to steer clear of this place and its implications.
Yeah, because they fucked up.
Yeah, they seem to acknowledge that this was just terrible.
So yeah, we could head to Callum, get information, maybe more than we know right now.
Yep, that seems to be our best bet.
After that, finding Vex to get back to our own timeline. And also, while we're there, pray we don't run into Zote.
What?
That's not how this works.
If we're going back,
He's probably sending us to the day after we left.
no, I'm talking about if we go to Callum. There is the risk of me meeting my older self there somehow, some way.
No, we didn't time travel. We basically went to an alternate realm.
But we're trying to go back in time.
Yeah.
That's later.
With the whole linear thing, though.
If we somehow made it back, then we might meet my future self.
With the linear timeline, it's not until you go back that you can run into your future past self.
So that
Well,
might be
if that happens, we'll just kill you, and we'll take the older version because he's probably stronger.
Yes, you kill me, you kill him.
I was gonna say.
Not necessarily.
I thought I did explain this. It is linear time scale. Because it's the simplest one to follow. Please do not make any, fucking time loops more than we've already created. No one kills their grandpa or anything.
Right. We learned all of this in Back to the Future, didn't we?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're looking for how I'm doing the time travel and stuff, Back to the Future is where I'll play the best bet.
Right.
I'm gonna make a Rick and Morty style rule for D&D where there's just no time travel allowed.
Oh, there is time travel. It just all ends up being closed.
Like they're gonna try to time travel and it's just gonna not work for some reason.
Oh, it works, it just has to close a time loop.
It's like, congratulations, you time traveled and they just straight up fucking died. Congratulations, don't time travel.
Either way, I think we're going to stop here.
Yep.
I
Sounds like Grim has to talk to me and Jade, and then I'm going to bed.
Oh, yeah.
I have only had 2 hours of sleep over the past 2 days.
Yeah.
That's it. If Jade has any questions about what's going on.
I have several.
No, I'm okay. I think for the moment, I may end up in the next day or two trying to grab you quietly and ask some more questions.
Fair enough. Yours is pretty straightforward right now.
Mine is not at all.
His is a little more complicated.
Yeah, I'm
Mine's
just
more-
trying to figure out the questions that need to be asked, but it's pretty straightforward.
I do have a question, but that's more of activation and what it does per se. The cloak.
I like your weapon. It's pretty badass. I wonder what kind of shit you can turn that thing in.
I like how everybody else is like, oh, this doesn't seem good. Scales? I think it's pretty fucking baller, dude. See, Scales gets it. This isn't a bad thing. I'm not gonna
You are
fucking
a
die or
literal
anything because of
demon. Or devil,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah, we turned into whatever our natural perceived presence would be. I have a demon thingy on my arm. It's going to turn me into a demon.
It was overshadowing you. If you hadn't have touched that, that wouldn't be the case. Mine is my natural.
Was you saying I would have showed up as a silver skin then?
No, I think
Racist?
what the thing said that you were. It's all changelings are demons. That's what it was saying.
Well, you see, it's just racist. Scale gets it.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we, according to the lore, we are spawns of like a deal with an evil goddess, so it may make sense. That's a story.